guys have been adventuring in the land of Toivoa, specifically up here in the country of Shu, where you guys have made your way all the way from the mountains to Asatoro and now to the port city of Sahua, as you endeavor to find a group of 14, whatever that might be, that killed Gerald's military company. Last session, you guys discovered through some deduction that the 14 referred to the fingers on a demon named Zokaroth. You guys decided to call him forth by mentioning his name enough times, and an apparition made its appearance to you guys and answered some questions before decidedly walking away. That apparition has walked away down the street to the north of you. What would you guys like to do?
I thought it kind of just like poofed and vanished. Like
it poofed, and you guys will see the red smoke trailing off to the north.
Well, we still need to go to that murder shack or whatever and get all the weapons, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I haven't explained that yet, so because it was all in Assassin Camp.
Flower talk.
So.
Oh, Jerry knows. He was very proficient at it.
He did great.
So yeah, I will write to the because I believe what happened before we accidentally summoned him was we were divvying up the gems on a food cart. So Sweet August Rose will pick up the cart and put the gems back in the box, and just kind of look at the others and say, well, I wish I had known that saying its name out loud would summon it like that, but
yeah, you did it 3 times in a row in quick succession. Usually that's pretty intentional.
No, I did not do that on purpose, and I did not know demons could. Well, I didn't even know it was a demon.
Yeah, it's also new to me.
It's at that point that we need to go to the battle map as a window breaks and a body comes flying out of the window and into the street next to you guys. He looks very rough for wear. And
Is that normal hair?
I need you guys to target your tokens. And we need to roll for initiative. Right. We are going to kick off real quick today.
Get to hit the guy first.
Where'd he go? He's to the north?
To the north.
Go get him. Oh, I'm not gonna say anything. Okay.
Okay. All right. Just a second, something happened here. Should be good. Just awesome. All right, and I need our new friend as well to please roll for initiative.
I'd love to do that. So I'm in Beyond D&D. I'm looking at my guy. I got the Chrome set up, the easiest part. I see the dice. How do I specifically roll for initiative for my character sheet?
Just to the side of your AC, which is near the center, you're going to see initiative. You should see your AC should look like a shield. Yep.
All right, rolled that. Okay, so I got 6.
A 6. Awesome.
Didn't go over, but okay.
All right. It's all right. We can go ahead and fix that. Got it. Cool. And yeah, try to make sure that Beyond 20 is installed if possible. If not, it's okay.
Yeah. So on Beyond 20 as well, like below the shield a little bit, you'll see things like actions, inventory, features, and traits. If Beyond 20, if you installed that in Chrome, click on the features and traits, which will then refresh the extension and make it show up.
Okay, let me try again. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. So, then we will go with Aimer. Aimer, you see this guy right here bust out of a window. What do you want to do?
Aimer looks at Sweetgogos Rose and goes, is that normal here? Last time I was here, people didn't randomly fly out of windows.
I mean, it is a pretty rough town, or rough part of town.
Yeah, but this one still looks alive.
Is that the way the smoke went?
Yes.
Well, I mean, we should. Well, the target went that way, so I think we should follow. That's
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Aimer will move here and pull out his rapier, and that will be his turn.
Okay. After Aimer, we go to Echo.
Yeah, our pattern hasn't been to just jump and kill any random person we run into. Yeah, I'm just going to hold my action, I think. If this person was to attack one of us, I'd probably hit him with Scorching Ray.
Okay. Cool. We go to Cecilia. Credence.
What window? This window? Or...
This window right here.
Oh, I now see that there's a window. Okay.
Was it a first or second story?
First story window.
Okay.
This was not a defenestration, which I love as a word.
It is an
That is an
excellent word.
amazing word. Yeah, very underutilized in today's society.
As
All
someone who has actually been defenestrated, no.
Oh, come on.
I will pass on doing that again.
You guys are using big words. There's a lot of men and women in this tavern, correct?
Looks like it.
And this guy just came flying out. I'll just,
Yep.
I guess, jaunt up to him.
Yep.
Hey, what's up with you?
Who are you? Evil. There's evil in there.
In the window.
Inside the tavern. My mistress, she threw me through the window.
It's probably because you were being naughty.
I was not. I'm loyal. She got a look in her eyes, and now she's going to kill everyone in the tavern.
Fun. Can I
I'm
watch?
looking in the tavern. Do I see a mistress that's mad?
You look in there, and it looks like everyone in the tavern is about ready to just go off.
Awesome. I'm gonna just move right here. I'm gonna take the dodge action, and I'm just gonna
Okay.
call to Jerry. Jerry, you're up. And that'll be
All right. Cool. So we're going to have some fighting happen inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. And those guys have an AC. Okay, so this guy's going to take 23. All right, this guy over here is fine. This guy down here takes 26. All right, and the person next to you there, Brennan, attacks you with a short sword twice. Once and twice. 10 should miss you, but the 23 is probably going to hit you for 10 piercing damage and 16 poison. So up at the top of D&D Beyond, if you type in number 26 and do damage, it'll fix your hit points down to a less than pleasant number.
That's not
We then go to Sweet August Rose. What would you like to do?
It's a curse. Looks like we're doing this now, and she's gonna run up here, 50 moving speed. But as she's running, she's gonna yell out, "Okay, don't get hit by him. He can possess people that he strikes."
Unpleasant.
So I turn to Cecilia. If you have any sort of magic that can help with that, it would probably be pretty beneficial. Like this is 50 right here. And then she's gonna hop through the window.
Okay. You hop through the window.
Oh, there we go. Do I see the lady going berserk?
All of them are going berserk. Everyone in the tavern, except for this guy, everyone seems absolutely out of control.
To be fair, it is a shitty. I don't know what to do. Let me see. Well, I guess it's time to experiment. I will take the dodge action though, because
Sure.
I moved 50, so I am going to wait till my next turn to do something.
Gerald?
Jerry's going to start by moving to this spot. Can I see a door to the tavern?
Yes, you can see a door here. Should be
Your little door marker.
a little door marker now. People have learned how to open doors by clicking on them.
Okay, I'm going to be galloping down this. Oh, I got stuck in a wall.
We got new technology, guys. Check that out.
I'm so glad you don't have to open doors for us anymore. That's so helpful.
Eric, I seem to be glitched in the wall. Oh,
You
there
are
we go.
glitched in the wall. There you go.
Okay, I would like to see if I could truck through the front door with my horse.
All right, you're going to go
Unless
through
it's
the
open.
front.
This window?
It is not currently open, so you're going to go up there and try to bash down the horse, or bash down the door, not the horse. All right, so let's go ahead and get an athletics check for your horse. Oh, you're at a window right now, so you're going to go through the window with the horse?
No. Oh, okay, there's the door. Sorry.
Yeah, all good. Sweet August Rose went through the window. You're going to go to the door and bash the door open? Yep. The door bashes open.
I'm riding in with Atlas.
Okay.
And I would like to cast. What's that damn thing called? A divine sense. I want to try to find this demon lady.
As you cast divine sense, there's this lovely wash of a omnipresent field everywhere in the room.
So I'm just getting demon from everything in the room.
Everything in the room. Even Sweet August Rose, even this guy over here, the bust on the mantle. This entire room has been possessed.
That's great. So that's good to know. And that was my action. So then I will bonus action Shield of Faith myself.
Awesome. Brennan got his D&D Beyond working.
Nice.
What sucks is he didn't roll any better on his initiative.
8's not bad.
And then I'm going to be observant because I'm going to kind of channel. I'm going to stay back here, but try to use my divine sense to see if I can pinpoint the origin of this thing. But that will be my turn.
Sure. All right, Brennan, you find yourself at the table where a woman who you have been just passively looking at has jumped on the table and stabbed you with a short sword. What would you like to do?
Not great.
Welcome to D&D.
Yeah.
For those who did not get to talk to him this week, this is his first time in 5th edition, and here we go.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I'm AD&D, and that's the highest. Okay.
Oh wow, old school. Okay.
Old school pen and paper. So yeah, I'm stabbed and I'm poisoned. So I think I'm going to attack back with short sword.
Okay. Go ahead and click that little sword off to the left-hand side of your short sword, and it will allow you to swing. Cool. An 18 will hit her AC, and you're going to stab her for 8 piercing damage as the point of your short sword just gets past her clothing and armor and draws a little bit of blood. She doesn't look too hurt. Anything else you'd like to do?
Shit, these people are tough.
Ask her why
Just
the hell
as a
she
reminder,
did
you
that.
have an action, a bonus action, and a movement every turn. And I believe at your level, you should have 2 attacks every turn.
Okay, let me write that down. Movement, action,
And pull
2
up your
attacks.
character sheet.
Not to complicate anything, you also get a free object interaction.
Yes. Yeah.
You're bad.
Just above where it says the longbow, you can see where it says actions, attacks per action 2. So you can actually get a second swing with a different weapon if you'd like.
How about instead use an action just to step back away and ask
Sure.
her why the hell she did that?
Okay. So where do you want to go?
Directly backwards.
So grab your token and move where you want to go to.
Let's see.
Now moving
Alright,
away
then.
will provoke what's called an opportunity attack, and that's okay. But it is what your character would do. So she's going to stab at you for running away from her
When you put it like that.
with a 15. That won't hit your AC because you got an AC of 16. So the armor deflects the blow. She bares her teeth at you and lolls her tongue out as if she's going to try to eat you.
Nice.
Anything else you'd like to do? You can move up to 30 feet. You've moved 5 feet so far. Every square is 5 feet.
I have one more action, I believe.
Yeah. Well, you have your movement, your bonus action, and you have another attack if you want to use it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and use another attack. I'm gonna roll on that short sword again.
Okay. Going to go back up to her because right now you're a little far from using it unless you're going to throw it.
I could throw it. I could use a bow, but
Yep.
okay.
A 20 will hit her, and you can deal another 5 points of damage to her as you nick her. All right. She does not look pleased with you at all as the madness has washed over her. Amershestina, what would you like to do?
I think Amers would jump through the window here. 5, 10, 15, 20. 25, 30. And I will. I guess I'll throw a psychic blade at this one.
Okay.
Got that lovely spare hand here. Let's see. Where is it? Actions. The 20 hit.
A 20 will hit.
Or
As
a
you deal
whopping 9.
9 damage.
I don't think I have any reason to have sneak attack there.
Nope. All right.
And bonus
Except
action.
for the fact that you just jumped through a window.
I mean, there's no technical way for it. So if anything you'll give me, I'll take. But like,
all
you
right.
know. And then bonus
It
action. I will
seems
use my,
surprising to me.
I will use
Jerry,
my
how did you
offhand.
even get that? Where did you find that? That's so funny.
With the 17, you threw your psychic blade at that individual. Let me just double check her. Yep. The psychic blade glances off of her studded leather She looks at you disapprovingly. How dare you?
Yeah, my mother used to say the same thing to me. And that'll be the end of his turn.
Echo?
So Echo's going to join in, I guess. What is his? We get to hear though.
Quite a few of them.
But what'd you say?
I said there's quite a few of them.
Yeah, I mean, are we gonna have to fight all these guys?
I
What's
hope
more
not.
concerning is they're all looking to the left except for this one. So that is the fact that she's not looking in our direction is the most concerning thing to me.
Yeah, okay. I guess I have to wait and see how it shapes out. I'm not really understanding the situation yet, so I'll wait.
All right. Cool.
Dodge.
Cecilia, are you dodging? Okay, Cecilia.
Excuse me, Amy. Oh, great. Super. So this madness or whatever, does it look like one perpetual effect, or does it look like a lot of little effects? If I were to try and...
Roll a religion check.
Oh, I love religion checks. I take this at advantage. That's a 23.
With a 23, there is a persistent madness in this room. The entire room is technically possessed, and anyone within the room is going to have to make wisdom saving throws after 12 seconds.
Good. Does it look something like I can target to dispel, or does it look like it's not of the dispellable nature?
This is due to an entity. You could try to dispel it. This is a effect that you would be familiar with because of the nature of where you were raised.
Yeah, like a mass possession, or like
Yes.
like not necessarily suggestion, but
It's-
something that's very similar.
Yeah, it's technically a influence. It's a counter charm. Everyone thinks everyone is their enemy.
On a 23, do I know how difficult it would be to take a crack at dispelling it?
With a 23, yes, you do know. It is a DC 24 religion check.
DC 24 religion.
It's a level 7 spell.
Ooh. All right, I'll give it a crack. Sure. Well, maybe in a minute. I'm gonna flash recall hypnotic pattern real quick.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just stamp out one of my other spells, and I'm going to hypnotic pattern and do a little bit of crowd control, so we don't just absolutely kill everybody here immediately.
Okay.
I mean,
You
All
mean
right.
what? What are you talking about? What do you mean? You mean?
it's just, you know.
This guy behind you jumps up and runs away.
Perfect.
That's
And
probably
he will
smart.
dash.
Sweet August Rose, I would recommend that you and Amy exit the room unless you want to be making wisdom saving throws.
All right. Enemies abound would be okay. We're gonna have some people figure out whether they like horses jumping in their tavern.
That's my hypnotic pattern, by the way.
Okay, you're casting hypnotic pattern now.
I flash recall it and then I'm gonna quicken it because
Okay.
it's an action. So I'm gonna hit all these guys right here.
Awesome. Cool. So, wisdom saving throws for each of them. I have 4 identicals in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the spell save DC?
It's 20.
20. Nobody saved of those 4 women, so that one's hypnotized. This one's hypnotized. This one's hypnotized. And this one over here is also hypnotized. The 2 gentlemen in there. Wisdom saving throws 1 and 2. Neither of them made it either. They are also hypnotized. As you have hypnotized the vast majority of the people in the room. That was pretty good.
Yeah. What this looks like is, like a flashbang is like very white and like gets into your eyes, so you can't see. It's the same thing except it's just black. So in the middle, it's like all the shadows like expand and contract very rapidly. And if you look very closely to their eyes, there's almost like a picture show of like a person talking to them, like on the like with the shadows of their in the shadows of like their iris, and they're just hypnotized, standing in place, non-threatening. Gerald, non-threatening.
Okay. The other 5, because of the intrusion of you guys, need to decide if they're going to stay with their current enemies or attack the intruders.
Gotcha.
1s are going to be stay, and 2 is going to be move on. So we go top down, left to right. This person's deciding to stay with the infidel man next to her. This person's going to go ahead and charge, and we're going to go up to the person who threw psychic blades at her. And she attacks you with a spear once and twice. 15 should miss you, I believe, correct? Aimer?
15 does miss me, yes.
No. All right. This woman here decides that she doesn't like the woman that just attacked you, and so will attack her instead. And he's going to deal 13 piercing damage there. And down here, these two are going to fight each other again. 1, 2. And he deals 9 damage to her. Got it. Cool. We move to Sweet August Rose. You should make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh,
Need you to beat an 18.
oh no, it's actually pretty high.
You're good. What would you like to do? You're immune to this effect for 24 hours.
Oh, nice. Haha. Possession. So did I feel it, or did it just like not?
You would have felt a wave of suspicion wash over you.
All right, I'm just
You
gonna.
felt this effect in the past at school?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
All right. No, but I'll roll with
Let
it.
me send you a note then.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. It's a school where they teach Buddhism meets Nietzsche. Yeah, something like that. Okay. I
There you
just
go.
frown and I just yell out to everyone in the room. If you don't want to die, you need to get out of this room right now. And I'm actually going to hop out of the window. But
Okay.
I still want to see what's going on, so I'll just stand over Echo.
Okay.
Can I do that since he's small?
You have to be in a square separate from where he's at, but you can look in the window still.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah. It's because it cuts off my vision if I move.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'll just I will I guess I'll take the dodge action in case anyone comes out. But
All right. Gerald needs you to make a wisdom saving throw. Got to beat a DC 18.
Paladin failing a throw? No.
You're good. What would you like to do?
Imagine that.
Did I pick up any extra centralized presence from this, or is it still just a clusterfuck in here?
It's a cluster on the entire building. The spell was cast into the building itself. The presence itself, the demon himself is not here. This is a distracting measure on his behalf.
Yeah, I would like to charge across, just knocking over these tables as I pass them,
Sure.
and try to hit stick the one with the horse in front of Aimer.
Okay.
So I'm going to attempt to do a charge with the horse.
Okay. You'll hit her. That's gonna deal 9 damage to her. I need you to roll an athletics check for the horse, please. It should just be the strength roll. Yep.
No, it's a part of her. It's trampling charge. It's one
Okay.
of his abilities.
Okay, so strength saving throw. Got it. All right, so gotta beat a 14. She gets a 21. She withstands your charge and looks glaringly back at you. How dare a man bring a horse into a bar?
Oh, I get +5 to my save now. Thank God.
That's half the reason why I did it. And and then I'm gonna swing at her twice with my sword.
Okay.
I was a little curious there if
You'll hit her
How-
twice.
my character being possessed would go.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Double possessed.
Yeah, double possessed. That's what I mean.
Triple possessed, maybe.
All right. So after Gerald comes in charging with his horse and slashes at the woman twice, we go to Brennan. What'd you like to do?
Yeah, I'm not liking any of this, seeing I don't know any of these people, and the horse is now in the room with me. So I'm gonna have you help me out, but
Sure.
I want to move towards a door or a window, and I'm on the wrong side of the
You're trying to escape. Okay. So what you want to do is you have options when you do an action. You can attack, you can disengage, etc. Disengaging means that you can leave without provoking an opportunity attack, but that means you can only move for your movement. So you'll be able to move 30 feet. And so when you take your token, you can right click as you move along, or you can move the token and tap the letter Q, and it'll measure how far you want to go.
So I can move up to 30 feet here.
Yes, sir.
That did not turn out the way I wanted it to.
It's actually pretty helpful, though.
Okay.
There you
It's
go.
about 30 feet, I believe. Okay.
Yep. And diagonals are free, so you can technically make it here with 30 feet because you don't have to go through this square.
Okay.
Something else you
clue-
can do if you want to continue running, you can use your action to use a dash action, which lets you move again.
Unfortunately, he can't because he has to use the disengage action to get away.
I didn't realize. I can't see anymore.
Oh man, that makes. And so
Yelling in through the window, just run!
yeah. Well, kind of F you all. I don't know any of you and what's happening. So the problem with taking that is I'm moving closer to these hypnotized people, and I want to stay away from them too. So
Sure.
I moved as far away as I want to, I think.
Okay.
Without getting closer to more adversaries. I still have action, correct or no?
No, your action was to disengage. So you have a bonus action left. If you have a healing potion, you can drink that. There's a couple other things you can do as bonus actions. If you look at your sheet on the left-hand down in under actions, you're going to have bonus actions. If you scroll down, you're going to see bonus actions. And right now, all you have is actions in combat is 2-weapon fighting and the spell Hunter's Mark.
All right.
So those are the only 2 bonus actions you have.
Yeah. I think for this turn, I think I'm good. I don't think there's
Cool.
anything else I'm gonna do.
Can you describe what you look like, just so I know what you look like?
Jerry, you've got a friend on you.
You got a friend in me.
I was just about to do that.
Brennan,
was
can I get
curious
you to
what you
describe your
look like.
character?
Sorry.
Can I get you to describe your character as you run up to the guy with a horse?
Right. So yeah. So now I'm next to you, and we might be acquaintances. So, what I say about human height, like 5'5", half elf, brown hair, maybe more human features, but the pointy ears kind of give it away. As if I've been outside a whole lot.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
I just couldn't tell from the picture if you were a tall person or a short person.
Yeah.
Hold a little person. Stop. Jerry. You can't just call him that.
I'm trying to think of a better word than little person. I can't think of one.
Altitudely challenged?
Halfling.
Halfling. There we go.
Here's the art that we're using for Brennan. That's in Discord for you. Doug, are you playing air hockey?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was muted. I'm sorry.
Did you just fall down the stairs? Do we need
It
that's
sounds,
perfect.
I was rolling up.
it
an
sounds like
extension
somebody's
cord.
breaking in.
Sorry.
I'm curious what's going on over there.
Air hockey, totally
It's
air
an
hockey.
extension cord on a hardwood floor.
Oh, okay.
I was just pulling up to DM him. I was like, what is going on?
All right. So Brennan runs up to the guy with the horse. Brennan looks pretty. This half elf looks pretty injured as he runs up to you there, Gerald. But he doesn't look like he's threatening you yet. Aimer, that woman in front of you just got hit by a horse and did not go down. What would you like to do?
God, it's not
I'm
that
sorry.
much
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw at the start of your turn.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought he forgot.
Okay, well, 13.
Awesome. Aimer, you are afflicted by the confusion spell. So I need you to roll a d10, and we're going to find out what you do this round. A 2 on confusion. The creature doesn't move or take actions this turn, so you don't do jack.
All right, I'll go with that.
Echo?
Cecilia, I mean,
The question mark.
Sorry.
there's no way to dispel this. We don't know. There's no one concentrating on this effect, is there?
No, I actually believe that I can dispel it.
Okay.
I just need to get lucky.
All right. Then I'll just come in and just join in, I guess, a little bit. Hit this one here with the spear.
Okay. A 13 will miss, unfortunately, as your little spear reaches past her and does nothing.
The
You
dagger.
have advantage, by the way.
Oh,
Pack
Why does he have
tactics.
advantage of that? Oh, pack tactics. Yep. I'm sorry. So
I'll try
re-roll the
spear
ground
again.
dweller spear, please.
Yep.
Never mind.
Ugh.
The dragon tooth dirk, though, will hit. Would you like to crit fish with that one because of pack tactics?
Yep. Yeah, it's been a while since I played this character.
Yeah, about a month. All right. So unfortunately, no crit, but you will hit her for a total of 9 damage as the dragon tooth dirk reaches through and deposits necrotic energy into her body.
I'm done.
All right, Cecilia Credence.
You said religion check, correct?
Yes.
All right, that's fun. I have advantage because I'm wearing a mask.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take my. I guess it would be my action to dispel it. So I'm gonna
Yes.
quicken guidance on myself,
Okay.
and then I'm going to try and dispel with the D4. So this will be at advantage with a D4 on top. What? What is it? 20.
It was a 24. Yep.
Okay.
So with a D4, you can't make it.
Well, I have magical guidance, so I will reroll.
Okay.
Spend sorcery point. Okay, it's not
Hmm.
happening this turn. Pew!
All right.
You see Cecilia electrify some magic into the room, and it is swallowed by the red mist as it is defiant. That will
All
be
right.
my turn.
All right. So I've got 5 people who are not hypnotized at the moment. We're going to decide who we're going to mess with. All right. And this person changes who she's going to attack, so she goes running after this guy. This person changes, and we're going to go let's see, we got 5 people she can attack. 1d5. Who's she going to swing at? This woman changes to the number 1 person, which is the horse. She attacks the horse once and twice. A 19 to hit your horse for 10 damage.
Yep.
All right, so minus 10 there. Got it. This person here continues attacking the woman she hates. So we'll hit her for 13 damage. Over here, these two will continue fighting themselves. Oh, sorry, this one fights still 1, 2, and the guy switches over to the other woman. So dude takes 12 and attacks the other woman. Cool. We are going to Sweet August Rose as this guy finishes his attacks.
So, Cecilia, I mean, there's nobody in here to kill. There's no target. I mean, should we just leave this madness and get out of the room?
Yeah, I mean, my personal thing is I would not like them to slaughter each other. As well as this was kind of our fault, so I'm just trying to get rid of it. I'd more just rather you not kill the innocent civilians.
Yep, I'm leaving.
So Sweet August Rose just kind of just shrugs, and she's gonna climb up to the roof of this building because she figures, yeah, this was kind of like a distraction attempt. Hopefully, she can still see the red smoke traveling in some sort of direction.
Sure.
So, yeah, she wants to just climb up there and do a perception roll to see if she can spot him.
Roll perception check. Yeah. Well, first I need your acrobatics or athletics to climb up the roof. Yeah, you're good. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, she just I guess parkours. Since
Yep,
this is an
crazy monk
acrobatics
shit.
check,
Yeah.
you know, from one wall to the other, gets up onto the roof, and then she just shades her eyes and starts looking around for this red demon.
Ooh, with the 24, you see a trail of red fog cascading off the roof here and headed off to the east and southeast. It's headed away from the docks where you guys are at and headed into the water. It's headed for a boat off of the coast here.
Is it one of the Cervantes' boats?
It
Or is it just
appears to be one of the Cervantes boats. Yes.
All right. You know what? This is I can't see where the map is. She'll run to the edge.
If you
run
want
to
to
the-
zoom out, I will ping the direction it's going in. It's down here.
Oh wow, I move fast.
Yes, it's got a movement speed right now of 120 feet per movement.
Wow, it's faster than me. So I will go to the edge of the water and stop.
Okay,
Just accurate.
cool. So we'll put you over there.
Yeah, just put me over.
Bloop. Yep.
Oh, I'm inside the. Oh, there we go.
Haha.
Yeah, she's chasing after it, and she just skids to a stop at the water.
Cool.
Kind of cursing.
All right, Gerald. What would you like to do, sir?
Why is my HP low? I haven't been hit yet. It should be 64.
Might need to refresh the screen. I've got you at full health on the bar.
There we go.
Yeah, I want to, not metagame too much. Jerry isn't too smart. He just sees people attacking his friends.
Of course.
He'll probably look over at the little elf friend to his left and be like, "Watch out, little elf boy! You might get hurt. Go hide under the table or something." And then he'll try to come down on top of the person who just attacked his horse.
Okay. A 24 will hit as your scimitar slices into her, dealing 12 damage. She has 7 hit
Still
points
up.
left. Yep. 26 will hit as well. Key deals 7. You have beheaded her. Her lifeless corpse falls to the ground.
And I'm just like so happy. I'm like, "Ha ha!" And there's just
Jerry.
blood splattering over everyone.
Brennan, the follow through sprays you with droplets of blood off of the scimitar.
And wait, I still have a bonus action.
Yeah.
I will step on her lifeless corpse with Atlas,
Okay.
and then hit this next one.
The hoof of your horse crunches through her rib cage and splats organs across the floor.
There we go.
Atlas remembers.
And with a 14, you will miss her associate.
Okay, and I will just jump off Atlas at this point, and
Okay.
I will send Atlas away because I don't want him to get hurt. He'll run away out the door again.
All right. She will get an opportunity attack.
Disengage.
Oh, the horse is disengaging? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Brennan, what would you like to do? As this large man has jumped off of the horse and onto a table after having crushed the person he killed.
First, I think just disgust the blood on me. Just say, ah. And then a response to the "I'll hide under the table" elf boy is perfect. That's exactly what I was thinking as well. So, what I would like to do is I was actually going to make movement towards the other side of one of these tables.
Sure.
So perhaps I'll do that first. Do not want to disengage though. If possible,
just
I'd
move.
like to still have one attack action.
Of course. So move where you want.
All right.
Cool. That's going to be 3 squares, right?
Yes. But now, since I'm a bit at a distance from folks, I'd like to try to use my longbow.
Okay. Can I get you to ping who you want to shoot at, and that's just press and hold with the arrow. You want to shoot this guy here. Got it. The blonde, right? All right. You want to shoot this person up here. Gotcha. This person is hypnotized at the moment and not acting. So
Okay, they're not acting. No. Okay. So people who are acting are on the bottom.
Correct.
How about right here?
Okay, this one here. Got it.
Thanks for that. Go over and roll longbow.
Yep, and you get 2 shots.
Okay. So first,
and the first one's a 21. That will hit her and deal 6 damage.
Okay, and I'm gonna just repeat.
And a 13, unfortunately, will miss as your arrow thunks into the wood wall behind her. I'm going to add a new attack to your character sheet because you did pick up sharpshooter. I'm going to add that as a option to you. So give me a moment while we do this.
Yeah, toggle that when you're shooting low AC enemies.
All right. After Brennan, did you want to move any more? You got 3 more squares of movement if you want to use them.
I'm good for now.
All right. Cool. So then we go to Aimer Shastina.
Is it time to run another will save?
Yep.
I'm still within 10 feet of Jerry.
Yes, please. Got to beat an 18. Awesome.
15.
Need
Time
you
to
roll a d10, please.
Let's roll that d10. 7.
7. The creature uses its action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach.
There's a dead body. No, there's an Echo Rex.
There's an Echo Rex. Can I get you to swing your weapon at Echo Rex?
My rep here, because I did pull it out. Let's see. Does a 27 hit an Echo Rex?
I'll silver barbs it with my reaction as I try to yank the weapon from his hand.
Okay.
Reroll it.
All right.
You use the lower of the numbers.
Use the lower of the 2.
You still get a little schmacked though.
So let's see. You're gonna get a little schmacked.
All right.
I somehow rolled a 1 on my rapier. So.
Okay. So you're going to deal 7 damage to Echo Rex. All right. So after Amer's Echo, you just got freaking stabbed by your buddy.
Yeah.
Amer looks kind of drunk.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll get him later. I'll get him next time.
You can fireball me a couple times.
I'm gonna disengage and come out here.
So he'll help you over the window.
Why don't you use the staff? You should be able to charm almost everybody in the room.
I'm just trying to get rid of the effect.
I'm done. I have no magic for some reason for at least another 24 hours, right?
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure
I'm
if the
gonna
charm
watch.
will charm versus madness is not necessarily a good fight in my favor. I'm also not very charming. As I clack
Yeah.
the staff.
Yep.
Okay.
Done.
We go to Cecilia. What would you like to do, Cecilia?
I got guidance up. I'm gonna still try and dispel this thing. So, religion check. Okay, we could maybe get there. D4. Oh,
Meow.
heartbreaking. I'll re-roll it using magical guidance. It's just another roll. Also heartbreaking. I'm gonna
Yep.
quicken dispel magic. Here we go. All right, I'm going to use magical guidance on that quicken dispel magic.
Sure.
All right. So I burned 4 spell slots or 3
You
spell
should
slots.
use your bonus action to cry.
I will use my bonus action to give the finger to Jerry. Stop killing everybody that you see. And then that will be then my turn. We'll give it a go next time.
Okay. Cool. So after Cecilia comes their turn, and they're going to choose who we attack because you're still concentrating on that hypnotic pattern.
Yep.
So 42. All right. So 3 of them stay the course. So we're going to attack Gerald. 1, 2. 21 to hit you, Jerry.
No, but the 24 does.
For 11 piercing damage. Over here, this woman attacks the guy. 1, 2. And she's going to deal 13 plus 9, so 22 damage to him. The other woman also stabs at him. That guy's not having a good day. He'll get hit for another 11 damage from her. And then he swings at the woman on the right once or twice. And he misses her. We move on to Sweet August Rose. What would you like to do?
Are these lily pads strong
Those are
enough?
lily pads.
Are they like fantasy lily pads or normal lily pads?
I love the fact that you asked that question. However, no, these are not Zelda lily pads.
Can't you run on water? Ability?
Next level.
Ooh, next level.
But he can't stop.
And
She
also,
can't stop on it.
yeah, she just kind of curses and paces back and forth. She's gonna see if she can get the name of the ship, or if it's too far away to read.
It's too far away.
Damn.
Got a figurehead?
Yeah, I'm trying to just memorize the details of the ship.
Roll a perception check to see if you can determine the figurehead on the ship. All right, with the 17, it is in the shape of a large unicorn.
Okay, a unicorn.
But the unicorn has 2 horns.
Okay,
Instead of being side by side, they're it's a bicorn, I guess.
Yeah.
One on top of the other.
All right, so a Cervantes ship with a bicorn on it. She just kind of curses and starts heading back. I'll just, yeah, it's just gonna move, and that's gonna be it for my turn. So.
Okay, Gerald, what would you like to do?
I'm going to angrily look over at Cecilia for telling me to not kill everyone and kind of come to my better judgment And I'm going to use my channel divinity to try to fear everyone within 30 feet
All right.
that I choose, so not friendly people.
All right. So within 30 feet, that's going to be
DC 16. Wisdom saving throw.
16. That's everybody in the room. Do you count little elf boy?
No, because see, I do because I said, I mean, I could tell that he's not going crazy. So and he's attacking the bad people. So I will assume that he's friendly for the time being.
And he's obeying you. Is
Yeah.
the way that it really comes out. Is
Yeah.
he's obeying instructions.
He's doing what you're saying.
He does what he's told, like a good man.
Like a good
All right. All right. So it's a wisdom saving throw. Got to beat it. What?
16.
All right. All of the women, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have lots of people who are going to be afraid. So this one is wrong button. Let's see. This one up here gets the feared condition, even though she's hypnotized.
Now she's having a scary dream.
Yeah, scary dream. This one down here's also frightened. And this one is frightened. And then the three dudes. 1, 2, 3. The two top guys are frightened of you, even though they're hypnotized. Scary dreams. Scary hypnosis is one of those terrifying things you never want to get demonstrated in a live performance. And then the last person over there who had been messing with our lovely elf boy, there was some saving throw.
You get nicknames real quick here, Elf Boy. Everybody's got nicknames.
All right. So,
And oh, sorry. Go ahead.
oh, so you frightened all these people using your channel divinity? What else would you like to do?
I don't know what to do with my hands, so I'm still gonna hit this lady to my left with my sword.
Non-lethal. Just punch her.
She has a lot of health.
You
She's not bleeding yet, so she won't survive. I mean, she will survive.
Freudian slip there.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to hit her once for 13 damage. Got it?
And I'm just gonna kind of slash her. I'm gonna go, you need to calm down.
Okay, gentlemen, when has this ever worked on a woman?
every day. What do you mean?
I have
Tell it-
never, ever
tell-
said those words to a
I
woman.
tell it to my
It's
cat
ever
all the
worked.
time.
Yeah. My cat's a man, but he doesn't listen either, so it doesn't really matter.
All right, anything else, Jerry?
That'll be it.
All right, Brennan, what would you like to do?
I'm going to basically.
Can I get
do
you to
like a-
refresh your character sheet because I have fixed you so you have your +1 longbow and your new sharpshooter shot.
refreshing it now?
You just hit F5.
Okay. So I still don't know any of these people. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, not a clue.
And I think I'm gonna now on my screen, and I don't know if it's for everyone or my character. I
Uh-huh.
have a limited view. I see a table kind of above me, and then maybe a door to the left of that table. Is that
Correct.
accurate? All right. I'm gonna keep moseying on over to the next table, looking at these as kind of protection, possibly.
Sure.
So this is gonna be 1. Okay. I do have ranged items, so I think I'm gonna just go back to that longbow again and
Okay.
focus on. I don't know why it's not the same character.
All right.
Attack. I'm clicking, but it's not going. But there we go. Okay, I had a delay. So let me go over and try this. Now with sharpshooter,
Mm-hmm.
Let me try this and see.
A 12 will miss, and a 7 will also miss.
Okay, great.
You don't have a third shot, but the 17 would have hit.
Got it. All right. So for my attacks, is that it, or are those contained within one attack for
That's
sharpshooter?
2 shots, 1 attack action.
Okay.
So
So
you still have 3 squares of movement if you want to use them.
okay. No, I'm good.
Okay,
So, I'm good.
cool. Then we go to Amer Shastina.
I
Need
will
you
make
to
a
roll wisdom saving throw, please. Yep.
Hey,
You are
I
okay.
say-
What do you want to do?
Amer shakes his head a little bit and like, oh wow, oh that's thanks, Sherry. I think I'm gonna get out of here. 5'10". He's gonna hop out the window. And he's
And
gonna
you
kind
are
of like,
stabbed as you try to run away because she's got a spear.
that's fine. She can stab me.
17?
No, Amer's like it like hits Amer in the back and kind of pushes him. And he fumbles out the window, and as he does, he turns around. And he's like, "You're lucky I can't see you." And then he'll end his turn.
All right. Echo Rex.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do anything. I'm just going to make sure nobody messes with us in the hallway. There's nothing I can do to help get these people out of here safely.
All right.
So, yeah, I'm just standing by.
Cecilia Credence.
Yeah, same round. I'm gonna quicken a guidance, and let's just figure it out. Gonna try and dispel this. I'm trying so hard to dispel this. I'm not very good at religion for being such a zealot. Okay, I've got it. Thank God.
Ooh, there we go.
Okay, it's
Yep.
25.
You sigh in relief as you have dispelled the magic on the room, and you watch the people who are hypnotized are unchanged. However, these people down here all look around very confused as to what just happened and go very defensive. 3 of them look terrified of Gerald.
Yeah, it's probably better for the situation. Everybody get out. Get out of the room. There's a horse to the north. Just touch the horse. You'll feel better that way.
Do
And
not
I'll
touch the horse.
and I'll release the hypnotic pattern and kind of say the same thing to those people up there. We're not your
All right.
enemies. You were just taken over. It's not us. We're all gonna figure it out.
Can I get you to roll a persuasion check?
Yeah, I'd be happy to.
Okay,
Pretty good.
cool.
I'm in charge. I'm a woman. It's shoot. I'm in charge.
Yeah, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that's pretty convincing. All right, cool.
Cool.
The only person who was not convinced was the dude up here.
Yeah, well, he's a dude. He rolls at disadvantage because he's a man, and I'm a woman. How about that?
I'm okay with that.
You got a nat 1 then.
I think he would roll a disadvantage because he's feared and he has disadvantage on ability checks.
Sure,
That's good
I'm
flavor.
cool with that. All right. Anything
turn
else, Miss
to-
Credence?
Yeah, I'll turn to Amir and look at him. I'm like, somehow you look more shite than when you were taken over by magic.
Mhm.
And I'll blow him a kiss, and then I'll move down to the Sweet August Rose. Well done, yeah.
Okay.
Where'd you go off to?
Amer just looks really confused, and he looks at Echo and goes, "Did you understand that?"
Maybe a little.
That's
These
the
people
annoying-
run to there. It sucks, but that's how far they move. And unfortunately, based off of the way they were laid out, you end up right in the middle of the crowd there, Brennan. All right, Sweet August Rose, what do you want to do?
Talking to so when I see Cecilia come up, she's like, "Oh, are they dead already?" I say, is nodding towards the. Oh wait, no, I see some popping out. Oh, never mind. Anyways, it got away. it just missed it across the bay. It went into one of the Cervantes ships.
That's your
I-
target. Are you going to get in trouble for that?
Oh no, there's no time limit. But yeah, I would have chased after it, but I can't swim.
She narrows her eyes at you and a smirk kind of goes
Come
on her face.
again.
You say you can't swim.
No, I can't.
When my turn into an initiative order, I will have words for you.
Well, I'm just going to go through the order here real quick. Gerald, anything you want to do?
Jerry's gonna head to the window and kind of jump out the window and land in all the broken glass and go, "Where did that 14-fingered bitch go?" So I'm
It's-
assuming I couldn't. I'm assuming I couldn't hear
Yeah,
you before, so we go.
Yeah, we're like 30 feet away, and it's just a normal conversation, so probably not. She just says it got away. It went into one of the. It went across the bay.
Okay, I'm gonna whistle over to Atlas and heal him, and then climb up on
Okay.
Atlas.
All right. If no one's going to do any more combat, then we can just go ahead and exit the initiative order here. And these people are all going to leave. And Brennan, you are probably going to be kind of pressed out the door as these people head out.
I'm okay with that, actually. Yeah.
What would you like to do, guys? As you watch little elf boy stumble out the door.
Just an NPC. He's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. He's just
He's just a normal guy.
Yeah, he's just a normal guy. I guess out of everyone in the room, he's like a little more heavily armed than other people, maybe. But
Well, actually, I'm
this is-
curious. Gerald, can you go grab the boy?
He didn't fit the rest of the people that were in the
Like,
room.
like go grab him.
Yeah, go
All
grab
right, I will
And
go grab.
That's how we
him.
normally do things, right? Just go grab it.
And then you see like the horse rear back, and he's like, "Huzzah!" He starts charging down the hall.
Hey, it's someone who actually managed to piss off more people quicker than I do.
Little elf boy, there's a angry woman further down this walkway that would like to speak to you.
An angry woman wants to speak with me, and you're asking me to go to her.
Do you comply, citizen?
I like how he's acting like a guard. He is not a guard.
He's not at all.
He's just like a mercenary.
Are you the bouncer for this tavern?
I will just like after I did it, I'll just kind of trot away down the hall again, and I'll be like, "I tried, Cecilia."
Yeah,
You,
doing
you know he
remarkably
wasn't
poorly.
diplomatic about it, right?
Yeah, I could hear him. I'm sure the 14-fingered bitch 120 feet away could hear him. He's so fucking loud. Hey, elf boy, come here.
Yes. Okay. So I'll
You're not any better. You understand where he gets it from, right?
That's the one I was talking about.
we'll move closer here.
he did resist the mind control.
That's what I'm here to ask him about. Sirdos, do you mind, getting on the other side?
What?
Getting on the other side. Never
What?
mind.
It's not like he
Elf
can run
boy.
away.
Yeah, it's true. Elf boy, why weren't you controlled when the rest of the people in the tavern were?
My question was, how did you know that they were controlled, and how did you stop it?
You not see the fucking red mist? Red is evil.
Yeah.
It's fantasy world. Red is bad.
I like red.
Yeah, that was the result of a demon that we need to kill.
Yeah, and you were not possessed. You were not affected in any way. Did you even understand what was happening in there?
I don't know why I wasn't possessed, but I do kill monsters, including demons. So if this needs to be killed, perhaps this is something I could assist with.
I'm gonna look at Sweet Goddess Rose and be like, oh shit, another demon slayer.
Well, wait, I just look at him and say, "You've killed demons before?"
Well, this is what we do.
I've killed
Well-
many things before.
I mean, who hasn't? But no, specifically demons. Like if I were to give you some more information about this particular motherfucker, would you be able to help us put him down?
Yeah, this character, yes.
Oh, excellent. Well, this seems to be a fortuitous fortuitous meeting because admittedly, I've never killed a demon before.
You can't swim either.
N- no, I can't swim.
Is there a bounty for this demon?
Yes. Well, not a bounty. I suppose she's actually going to reach into her bag and just be like, "Look, man.
I did. You took my cut. He can have my cut.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do." She was going to keep it though.
I know you're right.
She just kind of sighs and says, "Look, what's your name?" You kind of cut out there. I didn't hear anything.
Oh, sorry, Brennan.
Oh, Brennan. All right. Look, Brennan, and she's going to reach into her bag and pull out a small box. Each of you got 1,000 gold pieces worth of gems. So I guess you have to convert it, but whatever. So yeah, she reaches into her bag and pulls out like a wooden lacquer box, and she opens it up and divvies the contents in half because there's about 2,000 in there left, and she hands over. She starts to hand them over to Brennan and just say, "Look, if I give you this money, I'm going to be, I guess the term is subcontracting you into this demon hunt. You may learn things that you may have been safe for not knowing. Are you sure you want to do this?"
I'm currently not under contract, so it seems like a relationship we could engage with.
If you run away with the money, we'll turn you into fish food.
It's money. It's not that important. I say as I hand him the 1,000 gold pieces worth of gems.
Do you think Jerry's gonna listen to that?
Atlas is very fast.
Yeah, Jerry was to the south. He is completely not paying attention to the conversation. He's just fuming and kind of looking off at the ship where Sweet August Rose said that the demon went.
Well, that's
So
the
you
last.
know-
Oh, sorry.
The workers on docks like these and in ports like this, they take notice and they know everything there is to know about ships that pull in. If it's been here for any length of time, there's somebody at the docks that knows something about it,
Mm.
at least what the crew was like, where it came from, or where it's heading. So maybe we should go to the docks and talk to some of the people that work out there.
Well, we can get the name of the ship. Well, it's not at the docks. It's like out at sea right now, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So
If it was here, they'll know about it. They'll know something about it.
yeah, I'm sure they know the name, maybe who it's registered to, but
Well, they can't be very far off because they definitely won't make it a mile out the coast. You know
And
the
that's
rule.
and that's of course assuming it stays on the boat.
Well,
That's true.
following a
Gives us somewhere to
trail.
start.
Following a trail. I mean, if we go to the boat and they're all dead, then at least we know something. But if they're all alive, then they would know something.
Maybe. Yeah. Huh. All right, but yes, I turn to the others and I just say, I'm sure you have lots of questions about that conversation we had before all this, but if we start talking about that, I recommend we do it in a place where it's safe, like the I'm sorry, what was it called, Eric? The
The
red,
Scarlet Sake.
Scarlet
The House of the
Sake.
Scarlet Sake.
yeah, the House of Scarlet Sake, those nifty little silenced booths they have. Because the things I'm going to tell you about really shouldn't be said out loud in public.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all do some fucked up gardening up in the mountains. Let me tell you.
Yeah, Yeah, apparently with no water.
Well, there's lots of water.
None more than 2 feet deep.
What? No, we use water to water the plants. Look, the gardening's a metaphor, but we actually do a lot of actual gardening. It's called the mountain of fruit and flowers for a reason.
I was making a swimming. Yeah, sorry.
Oh no. Well, no. I can't swim. Why? Lots of people can't swim. It's pretty normal.
No, you grew up in a dock city. I'm surprised that you never.
You can't swim?
Yeah, I don't like deep water. And the mountain I was on, well, yeah, it's just full of like rivers. None of them are higher than waist deep.
Yeah.
Even Atlas can swim, and he's a horse.
Yeah. During this conversation, I think my character starts to kind of walk away a little bit, and
Oh.
kind of look around. We're in a town or a city, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in a large
Yeah.
city.
So yeah, I start walking away, but looking pretty intently at any signs or anything for restaurants, places to stay, bars, etc.
There's several. You just came out of one of the bars. If you didn't notice while you guys were chatting on that, the woman in charge of the bar had closed the window, put a curtain on it, and then went and locked the door to prevent any of you guys from coming back in. So you guys are not welcome back in that bar. They mentioned the House of the Scarlet Sake, which is a very fancy tavern here in town. You would have passed it when you came into town, but they would have turned you away as not being wealthy enough to participate in their activities.
Give me one moment. Hold on. When Amer's like, "Oh, House Sharotaki," and he sees the innkeeper like lock the window, he immediately goes and tries to unlock the window and shout through the lady to ask her where it is.
Oh, are you trying to ask where the House of the Scarlet Sake is? Because you've been there before.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just doing it to the bartender to taunt them a little bit for fun. After I lock the window to prove that like it means nothing to me.
Gotcha. Please roll your sleight of hand check. Got to be a 10.
Oh dear.
Sleight of hand.
Yes, please.
Nice.
Within that one. So Amer accidentally unlocks the window and shouts in. The woman comes over and is going to whap your knuckles with a rolled up placemat.
Amer just winks and goes, "Just think about the other things my hands could do." And he shuts the window and turns back to the group.
Hey man, behave.
Right. But anyways, we should get moving. It's starting to get dark, and this place isn't safe after dark.
Oh, actually, Brennan, I need you to come here really quickly. If you're going to be subcontracted, are you bleeding right now? Are you hurt? Brennan, did you take damage from like a piercing or slashing weapon?
Yes, I did, but right now I'm looking for a place where there might be some alcohol to help soothe that pain.
Oh, if you're looking for a place to stay, you can come with us, but I need something from you.
We have lodgings.
Yeah, we're paid up actually, so you don't need any gold.
And yeah, we need to discuss certain things, and yeah, your expertise might come in handy.
I do need, though, just while you have an open wound, I'm going to produce a very small vial. It's just standard practice. If I can just get some of that. She's gonna walk straight to you to try and press some blood out of your wound.
I'm just staring and looking. Yeah.
Yeah, just
No resistance?
No resistance.
No, it's part of being part of the group. We all do this.
I told you she was a mean woman.
I don't remember doing that. Did I do that?
Mm-hmm.
How's that one looking, Cecilia?
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Brennan, because I need to do it anyway, can I get you to do a wisdom insight check down the center of your character sheet? You're going to have an I for insight. I know it's only a +2, but I do need you to roll it just in case you can beat a 26.
All right. Let me try to find insight here.
Straight down the middle where the skills are.
Got it.
He's insightful, but your deception passes him, Cecilia.
If you let
You'll
me
collect
finish,
a couple drops of blood.
yeah, I'll cork it and just stow it in a bag and just say, "Come on."
Are you going to follow them, Brennan?
I'm gonna follow them. They have a place to stay, and I went to that tavern to drink. I didn't get to do that, so I'm hoping that possibly where we're going, I could do that.
I mean, it is called the Scarlet Sake.
Oh, it's actually very
It's
good.
actually, yeah, it's extremely
Yeah.
good. In fact, we were hungover last night because of it.
Yeah, Echo forgot how to do magic because he drank too much.
Roll another deception check, please.
That's why. And that's what Echo says. Is, yeah,
Damn,
that's
Cecilia.
I'm a lying bitch. What can you say?
Her deception's almost as high as mine, and my character's a chronic liar.
You're just well practiced. I'm well educated. There's a difference.
Okay, that's fair.
But anyways, yeah, I suppose we head back to the Scarlet Sake.
Okay. As you guys walk in the door, the waitresses bow at the waist, encouraging you to find your normal rooms. And you guys want to head up to your room, or do you want to stay here in the dining room?
No, I'm heading straight to the booth with the silence effect.
Yeah,
Okay.
Booth.
The booth. All
If
right.
they go
Cool.
to the booth, I want to get a drink somehow.
Okay. Roll an insight check again. Let's see if you can read the room on how you would act at this restaurant. With a 14, you've never been in an establishment this fancy. So I encourage you, how would you go about getting a drink in a fancy 3 Michelin star restaurant where you've never been before?
Ask the closest person who I think might work there, can I have a drink?
Awesome. The person looks at you and looks around and leans in. I don't think you want the kind of thing I would provide you to drink. And they gesture to the inside of their vest pocket where they have several vials of poison.
Yeah, don't drink that.
Yeah,
I
unfazed.
think you need
Yeah.
to sit at one of the booths. Do you belong to someone?
Unfazed. Just continue walking and looking for where things might be.
You walk to the next person. All right. Eventually, you will bump into an actual waiter who looks at you cautiously and goes, "One moment. Are you with someone?" And begins to try to usher you out.
He's with us.
Are you in the booth?
I'm walking towards the booth.
Okay, you're walking towards the booth. Okay. So he goes, "I'll bring you something to drink, sir." And he'll go to the kitchen. As you guys walk into a booth, Brendan, are you going to wait outside the booth for your drink, or are you going to go in the booth with them?
I don't think I know, but I'm gonna wait.
Okay, you're going to wait? All right. The waiter comes out, and he's got a very fancy, ornate platter. It's gloss black. It's got a gold inlay in it. It's got a whole design of the port here in Shua. And it's got boats and all sorts of cargo being unloaded. This is just a depiction on the tray. On the tray as well, there's a large red bottle with gold wrapping around it, a gold net, and a gold wax on top. There's a small little bowl-like cup next to it. And the waiter comes up to you and says, "If you'll be seated, sir, I will serve you."
I say, I'm standing, I'm not seated, but thank you. And just take the platter and walk to the booth.
He looks very concerned, but turns and gestures over to the women in the booth and points at the bottle and does one.
I give him a thumbs up.
All right. So Brennan walks in with a platter, complete with an entire bottle of the Scarlet Sake.
Yeah, careful with that. It's really strong.
And
So
really
incredibly
expensive.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but whatever. We'll consider it a treat on us. It's very good though. But yeah, seriously, it'll fuck you up. Because don't like chug it.
Yeah, you're actually hilarious. You just took that. Do you work here by any chance? And I'll just elbow Jerry. Do you know Shinrai?
That for me?
Yes, that's for
Yep.
you.
No. But with that, pour a drink and ask, so what is this that we're doing?
All right. Well, we're chasing after a demon named, and I'm not going to say it. I'm going to take out a piece of paper and write down the name of the bastard. I learned my
People
lesson.
learn. It's so encouraging.
So yeah, we're behind a silence field, so feel free to talk. It's outside of my chat. It's yeah. Can you post it, Eric? It's like Zochareth.
Oh, Zuckereth, yes. I will copy and paste that for you guys.
They have totally Biggie Smalls.
Biggie
So,
Smalls. There you go.
Yeah, I write down the name and I pass that to him. So, I have been hired to assassinate this demon, or I guess the closest thing you can to it. The information I was able to gather was that one, it can't really die. If we cut off its head, it'll go back to wherever they come from. Two, its body is basically immune to all damage. We have to behead it in order to kill it. Three, it can possess people with its fingers. Aside from being extremely strong enough to rip a man apart with his bare hands. If it strikes you, it can possess that person. So we have to come up with some sort of way to counter that. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what else we had, because this was like a conversation like a month ago.
On that topic, it's probably best if I don't get any of those fingers in me. God only knows what's going to happen.
Right. Yes.
Well, one God knows.
Oh, right.
Which God? The one that's taken residence in me, or
Yes,
some
that's the
other
one I was
God?
talking
Okay.
Right. And according to the contract, collateral damage is not an issue. That's why I'm not particularly concerned about, the other people who might get possessed. If some people have to die in order to get this thing killed, then so be it. It's not an issue. Those were the terms of the contract I accepted.
Do we get a bonus if it's permanently dead or imprisoned for eternity?
That is to be negotiated upon actually completion. But if that such a thing is possible, they certainly didn't mention it.
I'm not sure who you're getting your information from, but they're definitely not spiritual.
Well, yeah, it's like I said, it was all came from a middleman. Like, so the whole flower thing. I looked at Brendan and let's just say I apologize, you weren't there, but I need to explain this to the others. Right. So the flower thing, you saw the bird of paradise in the jar. That meant that there was a contract available for someone, quite a high profile job. I was going to turn it down initially, but then they started mentioning the 14, fingers thing, and that's who Jerry was looking for. So it seems to be, a fortuitous happenstance that I was contracted to kill the same being that Jerry wants to kill for personal reasons. Right. So the flower talk. Okay. So I looked at all of them. What I'm about to say can't leave this this booth. If you tell this to people, it could put a bounty on your head. There's a reason why I didn't tell you, even though you were all suspicious earlier. But as you may have guessed, I'm an assassin.
Oh God!
Aimer gasps in Spanish. He's like that,
Madre de Dios.
I'm on like my third or fourth shot by now. I'm not talking. I'm just
You're dead
Oh,
drunk.
third shot. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
I wasn't
Oh,
kidding. I wasn't kidding
Okay.
about that shit.
I'm gonna take the bottle away from you, dog. If I saw you go to pour a fourth, you're not getting a fourth.
Aimer holds his glass out towards Cecilia and shakes it a little bit.
All right, you're good after the first one. I need a second one.
He is standing
Good
next.
after the second one. Third one.
Yeah, he's getting a +5 from Gerald.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Uh-oh.
And you have fallen asleep.
sounds accurate.
Aimer just sips his drink.
It's fine. Just let him rest. Yeah, he's gonna regret that in the morning though. But yes, yeah, I'm an assassin. The House of Flowers is a very large, well, organization, and we partake in certain activities, some of which include assassination.
I gotta say, you're kind of messy about it.
Yeah, honestly.
Messy? What do you mean messy?
We done like the amount of allowed killings, things like that. That leaves a lot of evidence.
Yeah, well,
If you got the
don't-
money to clean up after yourselves, I mean that's one thing. But just
well, that's
talking strictly professional here.
it's the reason why I knew what the Joseph Psi were when we first met, and why I knew what the Green Fang were. We keep track on our competition.
I gotta see my competition dead. There's nothing to keep track of there.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, interestingly enough, at Garden Soil, your organization was never brought up, whether that's due to its secrecy or its, I guess, irrelevance, and I'm not sure.
I think your mother would be the kind to know about our existence. I highly doubt that she doesn't. Most people in power know. Like, it's the kind of thing where. Sorry. He's literally just Chris Pratt. That's him. It's the kind of thing that, if you need to ask, you don't need to know.
Sure.
So yeah, I mean, there's lots of people to know, and now that you do, now that you're working under me for this job, I can tell you some very basics about about it. Like, it exists, and there's a whole organization meant for killing people, unsurprisingly.
Do they have a primary place that they operate? Are they across Shu, or are they in Reston and other continents?
Well, they span the continent. I know that.
I'm just asking. I don't know anything about them.
Oh no, yeah, they're all over. There's other I guess chapters, I suppose you can call them. I operate out of Shu, obviously.
What was your most recent, besides this one, what was your most recent target?
I gotta make something up. Let me look at the map real fast. Oh, there was actually this was actually last year. There was a noble in Asatoro that we were hired to kill. I drowned her in her bathtub, actually.
Not a bad choice.
Yeah,
Aimer kind of gives you like the professional nod of yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's I know it's pretty obvious from my skill set, like teleport in darkness.
So was
jump-
every single person here like an assassin except for me?
and Echo, I think, yes. That's
Well,
why
I wasn't intended
Not
to be
Echo,
an assassin.
yeah.
I killed people in their sleep, but I wouldn't necessarily. I guess assassin.
Yeah, that's much better. Thanks for the clarification.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't exactly want this. It was this or death. So
Also, to be fair, I've never killed anybody in their sleep. The first person I tried, I guess, was soul linked
Became
to.
your best friend.
Yes, yeah, actually. So I don't.
You were such a terrible assassin.
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't saying that when you were face down in the dirt in the Weeping City, now were you, Echo?
No.
Echo, you got me back.
Well, yes, that's one of the reasons why I feel it's safe to reveal this information now. I mean, I was slightly concerned. It's not exactly something I, mentioned when we first met. Oh, hi, my name's Sweet August Rose. I like long walks. I like long walks on the beach. I like eating and dancing. And oh, by the way, I kill people for money. Yeah.
Oh, is that why your last name is Rose?
Hmm?
I'm
I
just
mean,
putting two and two together.
we do have kind of a flower thing going on. If in case you haven't noticed, I mean, my master's name is, Harmony Blossoms Amongst the Lilies. Like, yeah, we all have flower things in our name. It's kind of a cultural thing.
Did you have a name before you joined?
Yes, I did. I mean, but that was a very, very, very long time ago.
Well, I think this calls for a slight celebration, doesn't it?
Yeah, I
As I
mean,
like pour around shots.
Well, I
yes,
think this is good that, all of you assassin people are like high-fiving and shit, but isn't there like a demon pirate ship that we probably need to worry about right now?
yes,
What
but
what else to do here, Jerry? Like,
And
put
maybe
the August
us
Rose on
being
your horse
and maybe it's
swim
all
out
about
there?
being drunk could benefit that in case this demon thing tries to come after us.
well, this is something I'd have to ask Brennan about. But I don't think that was the actual demon itself. I think that was just an apparition because we said its name several times. I don't think it's actually here within the city in its actual physical form. That's supposed to happen within the next, well, soon. That's what my contact basically told me. It's going to happen soon.
More
Yeah,
of
I
a
just saw what
foreshadow.
it did. I saw what it did to the tavern. Imagine what it'll do to a whole boat of armed, angry people. Could be much worse.
I mean, I don't know if it'll be much worse. Cervantes, maybe they'll kill each other off and actually make life better for others.
I mean, if it's out in the bay like that, we could just go there and set the boat on fire. I mean, they're kind of assholes.
Now
anyway,
you're thinking.
but
Gerald, I hate to kind of rain on your parade. I know you're really pissed off that the 14 fingers, whatever his name is,
yeah, don't say his
Mis-
name again.
Mr. X, I'll just call him for right now. I know you're really pissed off that he paid you literally 0 mind as you try to slash through him. But
Didn't need to say that, but okay.
yeah, just
Just rub it in.
I give him a small cheers, but not actually clink his drink like in the air, not disrespectfully, but a little bit. Cheers. But Echo still doesn't have access to magic. We need to wait for him. He's
Well,
key to our success. We don't even know Brennan. I'm gonna have to watch him while he sleeps because this guy's kind of freaking me out. He's
yeah, you tend
Yeah,
to
I'm
do
not
that, but don't worry. I mean, if he knows how to kill demons, I'll help because I've never killed a demon before. Honestly, like this is a pretty high profile job. If technically, if we pull this off, I actually might get a promotion, which is actually kind of interesting because I'm not supposed to be working right now. Or I wasn't supposed to be. When I said I was on sabbatical, I meant it. I was planning on traveling to rest and to visit the house over there, but well, I got a little sidetracked when I met you guys.
wait, you're on sabbatical from assassination to go visit a different chapter of your assassinations. Do you know how
Yeah.
to take a vacation?
I mean, I haven't left Shu in over a century. So yeah, I mean, I was gonna go out, see the world, learn. There's learn how they kill people, grow as a person. That's what that was the plan.
Oh,
Yeah, but well, Hey,
I give a smile to Echo Rex as she says that. I'm like, is she gonna? I say to Echo, is she trying to be a career assassin?
Yeah, I think so.
She's.
I wonder if they go to conventions and
That's what I'm saying. Is there like a poisoning convention?
fate makes fools of us all. That being said, I think there are some things that my contact gave me there's apparently weapons we can use against this demon. It's in a shack down the road. Uh, so we should probably find those. And in the meantime, after we check the boat to see if it's still there, which I doubt, we should probably try to do research on this foe. I don't know much about demons, but I look to Echo and Cecilia. You two seem well educated. Maybe you can find some mumbo jumbo ancient
did-
sorcery or
Did
something.
try to get some information on it. We didn't have a lot of luck. We can try again.
I mean,
I
I
think
have-
researching the boat is interesting. I think we need to do that probably tomorrow.
we could find some good books for Gerald to eat, and I'm sure he'll be able to figure something out.
Yeah, I mean, I think that last time I was trying to tell you, I mean, we were on our way back. We're on our way back for me to legend lore a little bit. I have 2 scrolls.
I have no idea what that means.
Oh, it's a little divine process. I essentially just I inquire in Mikhail about a story or somebody that he potentially had seen or once knew, and then he imparts what he can impart onto me. The magic's powerful and it's taxing and it takes a long time, but
No, we do have time. We have time to prepare before the real body gets here. So I suggest, yeah, you do that. Knowledge is power, and power will help us kill this fucking thing. I turn to Brennan, and I'm gonna poke him to see if I can wake him up.
Okay, Brendan, can I get you to roll a perception check? But when you do it, hold down the control key because we're going to do this at disadvantage.
Oh no!
Means we take 2d20s, we take the lower roll. Awesome. With the 14, you wake up.
Oh, good. How you feeling there, buddy?
light sleeper.
Feel
Can I get a
fine.
Constitution saving throw to see how bad your headache is?
Okay.
I warned you.
No hangover.
Yet.
Yeah. All right, Brennan. What do you want to do? As she pokes you awake.
Try to drink again as if I hadn't passed out.
Oh no.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, slow down there, buddy. The night's young.
This man has a
So-
problem.
So, you said you've hunted demons before.
Alcoholic before.
Oh, you kind of broke
What was
out.
that?
What was you?
An alcoholic elf.
I
You're
heard
breaking up
alcohol.
real bad. All I heard was alcoholic elf.
Yeah, I mean.
All we needed to know.
Uh-oh. Is he there?
So I can fill in, and none of this has happened for me, and
Yeah.
so I put the drink down after everyone has kind of jumped towards me and said no, and I again ask, so what is it that we're doing?
We are here to assassinate a demon by the name of, and I point to the piece of paper that I wrote on.
Mr. X.
Yeah, Mr. X. That works. 14 fingers, can possess people by pricking them with his fingers, is invincible except for getting chopped in the neck, and that's basically the most of it. Super evil, does awful things to lots of people, and we need. I honestly don't know much about demons, so if you have any idea on how to kill this thing, other than cutting off its head, I mean, it would be appreciated.
Well, you took my idea.
The table's silent as you say that.
Well, so from what I was able to tell from my contact, the being, like if you hit it in its body, it does nothing. But if you hit it in the head, it can hurt it. And if you chop off its head, it just like disappears and it comes back like in 100 years or whatever weird thing demons do. But yeah, we can certainly use the extra blade. And I already paid you, so
We're in agreement, and I go to drink again.
good.
I shake my head to Sweet August Rose. I'm like, if he gets in trouble, he's yours, not mine.
Oh God.
You're
I
the
don't.
elf. You look more like him than I do.
It's stupid. Shu has a lot of stupid customs, and I gotta say, this whole possession thing is one of them. But yeah, sure.
I mean,
Okay.
Cecilia already has to deal with me, so
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Well,
All you had Echo and Jerry, or I guess you had Jerry, and I don't actually know.
yeah,
Echo doesn't get in trouble, so I don't have to worry about him.
That's fine. All right. Okay. Well, I guess we should rest for tonight because you're gonna be hungover. Like seriously, man, go easy on that stuff. It will fuck you up. Like she says as she takes a drink of normal sake.
Amer's
we
still
are-
sipping on the one glass, like the one shot he had before, like a half hour ago. He's still sipping on it.
It tastes delicious.
So we're gonna try and leave, right? And like tomorrow night, I mean, the plan is prepare tomorrow, do as much research as possible, and then chase that ship down. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's our best plan so far. If it's still there, like I said.
Yeah.
Oh, Echo, do you know when you will get your she wiggles her fingers at him like when you got that back?
I
Should
don't
be
know.
tomorrow.
I don't know for sure, but we think sometime tomorrow.
Okay.
No, I can smell it on you actually. If you're, I feel as the weave distorts my divinity. Every time I get near you, it gets a little, I don't know, like sunken. So I feel that you're still obviously not here, but I feel your weight on the weave get a little stronger by the minute.
Yeah, and I'm not completely defenseless. I have a few things I can do.
Yes, but you're excellent at full power, and I'd rather have you there.
Yeah, yep, for sure.
Wow, character development
hoping-
on Cecilia's part.
Yeah, I know. I'm hoping this
We-
does not become a regular thing. We have to find another way, maybe to mask my presence. Maybe that's something we can look in tomorrow as well. There may be a way to mask my presence in the weave.
Yeah, actually,
dragon.
Echo, after dinner, do you mind? I need you to come to Sweet August Rose in my room. It's just next door, but
So,
I think you would like to be
right.
present for what I'm going to be doing.
Actually, yeah.
Yep.
So this is knowledge Brendan might know because I think everyone kind of saw this in the city. Like a couple days ago, a truly fucking massive dragon, like we're talking miles long, flew over the city. And yeah, it was kind of an event. So he probably saw that if he was in Suwa within the last few days. Uh, so that's just something you would probably be aware of.
Would you have been in the city 2 days ago, Brendan, or would you have been out in the forest?
I think I would have been out in the forest.
Okay.
Forest is
Then
now
while you were in the
trees.
forest, yeah, not much better. While you were in the forest, a cataclysmic event happened that caused a massive earthquake that tore the trees and rocks out from the ground and threw them all around, and you barely survived, making it to town.
Yeah, that wasn't fun.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. We don't know anything about that.
True, I don't know anything about what you're saying. This is actually.
Please roll deception, Sweet August Rose.
I have to give the help action.
Sure.
Decent at deception.
A 21. I get an insight from Brennan.
You're gonna get
Amer's
real good at that insight button, my man.
Amer's
Yeah.
like, what's a dragon?
Yep, you believe what they say. I'm so
Don't
sorry.
worry. Don't worry about it. That'll come up later. Don't worry. We're focusing on the demon for now. Hopefully that the dragon doesn't come back. Right.
I wouldn't
Anyways.
do that, would I?
Well, I suppose now that we have a plan set for tomorrow, we might as well get something to eat. And Brennan, I mean, if we're going to be fighting this demon together, can you at least? I saw that you had you seem to be pretty decent with that bow. What kind of skills do you have?
Good with a bow. And I have 2 swords. Anything else?
I mean, so
Common. I don't know that I expect a whole lot more.
I mean, yeah, I've seen plenty of people get turned into pincushions by a skilled archer. It certainly wouldn't hurt.
I've been told this. I do better in the forest than the city, but I like the city more than the forest.
You're one of those outlanders, huh? The people who, traipse around the jungle.
Yes, sometimes.
Okay. Okay. Well, it'd be nice to have another elf in the party, I suppose. Half elf, whatever. Well, sounds like we have a plan for tomorrow. We're gonna start researching how to kill this motherfucker, and hopefully we'll be able to pull it off without all dying horribly.
Great.
Cheers.
Don't die.
Amber says, "We're all gonna die." I'm taking another drink.
And to another beautiful day in this Shuian continent, on this wonderful planet.
So, as you guys head off to your rooms, Cecilia and Sweet August Rose, you guys wanted to do something before bed?
Apparently, she called Echo over here, so I don't know.
Yeah,
She's-
I'm gonna have Echo be in the girls' room just for a little while.
Ooh.
Huh.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. In his dreams. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm just gonna start to prepare like a touch of a circle for a legend lore. I purchased the scrolls, and so I've got a couple of things
Ah,
that I would like you to sit in on, at least, as the historian amongst us.
Okay.
it's a good call.
Yeah, so I have two scrolls that I purchased last month. Jeez. One of them will be I'll begin to start the ceremony, and I'll just ask MKL to give me information, in a much more poetic way than I am putting it on the 14-fingered demon, Mr. X, whose name I can't pronounce personally, but Cecilia is very good with the tongue. So
All right. Zuckareth. Yep.
yeah. So I would
All
like the
right.
Legend Lore Zuckareth first.
Legend lore on Zuckareth. All right.
I'm asking my god about it, who is the god of death and endings. So I think that hopefully he would have quite a bit.
How do we fucking kill the asshole?
I
mean, if
First
anyone
off,
knows,
you
I
don't
feel
get
like
to ask that question,
Yeah, I know.
especially not in that way.
Yeah, I know.
But as you cast Legend Lore, writing appears on the floor ahead of you, and it's easy to read. And it will go into a little bit of fact dumping here about Zuckareth. Zuckareth is a infernal prince from the 8th layer of hell. He delights in gore and manipulation of others. He has high influences in politics and views the alteration of minds and wills as his playthings. The corruption of people into deviances and things that they would not normally do are his ideal situations. He wants people to become depraved and evil, frankly, in order to serve him in their activities to provide him power.
Mhm.
Be that through physical violence, which he enjoys as a almost as an entertainment, I like watching this happen. It's not necessarily his primary goal, though. His goal is political power within the Nine Hells, and he wants to rule. The fact that he could, by manipulation and alterations of goals and little influences here and there, fear mongering, etc., control political processes inside of countries and inside of religions and sects and different sects. that is what he's looking for. Is he's looking to control organizations and gain political power by fear mongering and corruption.
Which would make sense. I'm assuming Sweet August Rose is here reading as well.
Yep.
It's just a bit appearing on the ground. What language is it?
This is in Celestial,
Okay,
which
I don't
you
understand.
you can read, but you couldn't write it if you tried.
Yeah, it's just that language that everyone can understand. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just reading this with interest. Huh.
Which makes sense, the political power thing, why your I guess employers would not care for you to
Oh
him
yeah,
to exist.
this country is this political situation of this country is a garden we've been cultivating for a very long time. Sometimes weeds need to be pulled. So that being said,
Just a moment. I need an insight check from Cecilia.
I need an insight check. He literally said the Japanese translation of Joso Zai is weed killer or weed killers. So when he says that, I'm like, or she says that, I'm like, yeah. I'll still roll the insight check though.
Yeah. With a 15, this could have been a veiled threat or a slip of the tongue from Sweet August Rose directly at the Church of MKL.
No.
Which is fine. Mainly because they're very bad people. And also I'm trying to eat crow as much as possible and on this character right now because I've not been a very nice person. Yeah. Anyway.
It's all that about corruption, though. No, I mean that'd be too much of a coincidence. I don't think it could be that. No, yeah, never mind. It's just a thought, but whatever.
No, I mean, this is brainstorming. There's no bad ideas, right? Yeah.
Well, remember what you were told, or what you told us, that you were told by MKL when you had those revelations about how his church was corrupted?
Yeah.
Do you think maybe this motherfucker's the one that's been doing it?
No, we actually no.
I mean, yeah, that'd be too huge of a coincidence.
Well, I already know who's doing it. It was before you came here.
Oh.
Before you joined the party.
Oh, who's doing it?
Information for another time. Keep your eyes on the prize.
Okay. Well, if you need
It's
help
just
if you need help killing them, I'll be glad. I think you've earned a freebie by now.
Oh yeah, no, I mean this will be. I'll tell you about it a little bit later.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hide anything from you.
Oh, yeah,
It's
no, I understand. Focus, you gotta focus on these steps right ahead of us.
one at a time. I am assuming we'll be taking a boat from here to Garden Soil, actually, once we have finished up in our near future.
To the north.
To the south.
We need to get an updated map, I think. But that's but that's I guess we could do that tomorrow. We need a good map anyways.
Cool. Is there anything else here?
As far as the legend lore, no. Actually, I'm sorry. Take it back. There is a series of murders and gory incidents that will be listed, and each one is more gory than the last. And at one point, you will hear the name of Gerald's former military group being listed as one of the groups of victims that Zuckrith has butchered.
Is there a sense of time between any of these? Like, it's divinity, so it's not like it's going to write out a date.
It's not going to write out a date, but generally based off of the history that you guys know, you're going to be able to put 2 and 2 together, and he has become more active over the past 50 years.
Got it. Okay. Echo, any of this strike you?
So, I mean, nothing. I mean, Eric, do I need to make a roll on some of this to see if any of it comes to mind? But I'm not sure
I
how
was
much I know
basically
or
just
remember.
assuming that you were succeeding on most of that.
Okay.
As far as how it impacts Emirazi and that whole
Then
situation, it doesn't really at the moment. You wouldn't have remembered this guy from way back when because this wasn't a
that's
major
what I was.
political force.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is as far as in the realm of dragons, it doesn't. It's not a story. It's not something that I would recall or know anything
Yeah,
about.
this is very
To
recent
say
compared to what you're looking at.
there's some overlap later on, but yeah, right now
Yeah.
I have nothing on it.
Okay. Well, before I go to sleep, I would like to at least divine something from Imco. He's given me a lot of information, and I'm very thankful that he's manifesting. I have one more legend lore. Would you mind if I use it for your benefit, Echo?
Yeah,
Ooh.
that would be nice.
Well, so I'm going to give you an option. One, we can ask about the braces that you'd asked about in the past. And
Oh,
number two, uh, anything else that might be in your head, depending on how you're feeling or what you're looking for. We're in Sahua, and that was the last place you heard about the whistling birds.
yeah.
Um,
Well, no, I think it's a minor thing now. I think really we need more information on Vagradan and specifically what his goals are, maybe how he came back. Yeah, I think there's something going on here. I mean, that was an obvious trap, right? I mean, don't we believe that was pretty much an obvious trap that we fell into?
absolutely.
So,
I believe Legend Lore will let me talk about a location, correct, Eric?
Yep. You can choose a location.
Echo, do you mind if I inquire about the area in which he was felled, Vagadan, and maybe I will be able to
yeah, okay.
glean something from who scribed on him.
Yeah, give me a second.
Well, you provide
I'm
me your
looking.
guidance. Your sense is better than mine.
So, Eric, I don't have anything in my notes as to where that battle took place.
Correct.
Surely I remember it, don't I?
You'll remember bits and pieces, little glimpses, teeth, claws being constricted, things like that, like a horrible nightmare. But as far as where that took place, the topography of the land has changed since the battle by thousands of years. So nothing really matches. Cities have come and gone, mountains have crumbled. The terrain has been completely changed. So that really doesn't trigger in your memory. It might through legend lore, but as far as your memory goes, it's more of the personal side of it. And the fact that it took several days, weeks even, for you guys to finish fighting.
You want to know where you died, where your corpse or skeleton might be.
That's
There might be some
interesting.
power to it.
Oh.
So I was thinking we needed more information about Vagradan specifically and maybe how to hide our presence from him for a while. But that's not a bad idea.
I think
If
it might be better for us to. We can't fight him, not without your, I guess,
so even
resurrection.
if okay, so we started our journey, I was convinced that I was Amarazi, and now is as oddly as it sounds, now that Vagradan's here, I'm starting to doubt that a little bit. But if we know where Amarazi's body is, maybe we can employ some of the same methods to bring him back. Yeah, let's find out where that death took place, where that battle took place. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think as we sow this, I will be searching, as even dragons of great power die, and the god of death sees over everybody that passes through the lands of the dead. And so I would I would like to legend lore and find out, see what Miguel knows about the death of Amarazi and where it potentially took
Oh,
place.
goodness. All right, here we go.
That's a good call. Yeah, good call.
So those were the exact words you used?
Yeah, no, let's fuck it. Let's go.
All right. So, long ago, Amarazi and Vagradan fought, and they fought amongst all the sky islands that floated above the ground dwellers. During their conflict, they roamed far and wide across the entirety of Toivoa. Mostly they were over the landmasses of Corlin, Reston, and Australia. And Australia is where they had the majority of their conflict, devastating the environment there, wiping vegetation from the surface, turning parts of it into glass. Namely, a whole bunch of crystals were dropped across the land and then absorbed by the earth itself and the earthen spirits within. They then made their way across the blue waters to the land of Ivrix, where Amarazi was struck down and fell into a mountain. Vagradan, in his pleasure and exultation, left the smoldering corpse of his foe behind and returned to his birthplace in Shu, where he rested until he was slain later. Amarazi was taken by the natives and enshrined under a mountain. There, a monastery was formed, and to this day, they protect the remains of Amarazi as sacred relics. So,
Wow.
Amarazi, the relics of Amarazi are here in Ivrix.
Man, that's a long way away.
Cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's good news.
Looks like we've got somebody on our side, Becca. If you want to
It could be. I mean, see how we're greeted. You walk in the door and say, "Hey, Daddy's home." I mean, we'll see what happens.
you say that out loud, I will choke. I will laugh so hard I choke on whatever I am drinking. I can't believe this kobold just said daddy. Oh my god.
Oh man. I mean,
So,
if anyone can figure out if he's actually the reincarnation of this dragon, I imagine those people at that monastery would be the ones to do it.
Yeah, but I mean, speaking from
Yeah.
personal experience, heresy is quite not quite taken too fondly of. Can you imagine
No.
a kobold walking in? I mean, no offense, Echo.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I believe you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good news. That was a really good call. That's more information than we've gotten in a long time.
Great.
Yeah, I definitely also believe that you're a super powerful, humongous dragon.
Gerald,
Definitely believe that.
your silhouette. Were you listening through the paper walls?
Of course.
He's porky pigging it through the walls.
Oh God.
You look like an octopus. Put it away.
Oh jeez. Ooh.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
I'm
thanks.
glad
That
we made it.
yeah, that was. I'm glad we did that.
Cool. Is there anything else you guys would like to do before going to bed tonight?
No, nothing for me.
All right.
I'm gonna make this really quick. I would just like
Sure.
to divine. I would cast like divination. Ask about a specific event that might happen in the next 7 days.
Is
I
it
don't know.
divination or what is it?
It's divination.
All right.
Fourth level spell.
Divination. Got
And
it.
I just want the information. I want to ask the question. What day will I can't remember his name. Sorry.
Zochareth?
What day will Zokareth arrive in Sahua?
I don't think he wants to give a hard date for that.
I just asked what day.
Yeah, like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to Friday.
I just asked a day.
Let me make sure I get this right here. Just a second.
Columbus
He's gonna
Mayan
give some
calendar.
poetic Japanese answer like, "When the moon rises above the mountain."
Like every night.
Well, yeah, it's like when the moon is in the 7th house.
14
The
fingers.
answer is the day after which you swim in the sea of stars.
Man, they were just making jokes. Eric, the day. Wait.
The day
say that
after
again.
which you swim in the sea of stars, and that's the answer there.
So this is turning into a Space Jammer campaign pretty soon.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, we're going to space.
No.
Echo, is this pull anything to you? Well, Scarlet.
Do I know about the
Scarlet.
Sea of Stars?
You don't know about a sea of stars. I mean,
share-
you've heard that reference to the sky, but actually being able to swim there, nah.
I mean, I think I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon because, like I told you guys, I don't
We
swim.
can ask. We can ask someone in one of the local temples. Maybe there's somebody that knows the reference to Sea of Stars. I mean, it's got to be an actual place, right?
I mean, we are going to be going out into the waters of the Shinozen Protectorate. Or maybe he did go out into the ocean. Have you ever seen the ocean at night? It is a sea of stars.
Ooh.
All right, looks like we got a lot to do tomorrow. Let's get started.
Yeah, let's go to bed.
All right. So as everyone tuckers themselves away, tucks themselves into bed, I need you guys to go ahead and hit that long rest button on your character sheets and go ahead and confirm that long rest in order to recover your hit points, your spell slots, your abilities, and everything else. That includes you, Brennan. I want to make sure that you're healthy in the morning.
Minus the hangover.
Most certainly.
So, the morning dawns. Brennan, you're going to wake up to the shuffling of feet in your bedroom. You're going to hear some grunting, and it's definitely a noise that probably should not belong in a communal bedroom. Would you like to investigate this noise, or are you going to go back to sleep?
Investigate.
Cool. You turn over and you see Gerald walking around, and he is naked from the waist down.
He always is. God damn it. Welcome to the Spirits End Fellowship.
You hear it before you see it. It sounds like a small child clapping his hands.
I turn to go back to sleep.
Okay.
Jerry, will you put your pants back on?
I'm doing my morning stretches, and then afterwards I will. And right after I say that, I just bend down and grab my ankles.
All right.
And you might want to learn to wipe better. You're a paladin. Come on.
Wiping is
Have
for
no
the
pride.
weak.
I try. So hard.
All right. So you guys wake up in the morning and breakfast is served downstairs in a private booth. It is coddled eggs with toast. You guys have never had these before. They are slightly undercooked eggs with ham and cheese. It's kind of like a scramble.
Yummy.
All right. What would you guys like to do? Is there anything you guys want to do here at the House of the Scarlet Sake before heading out for the day?
You want to break into teams, or?
Yeah, I guess you nerds can go do nerd things. I am gonna go see if I can find that shack with the weapons in it because she wasn't. Unfortunately, my contact wasn't exactly precise about its location, so I'm pretty sure I know where it is, but it might take me a bit to find it.
You're gonna need help with that, aren't you?
I mean, I shouldn't. There shouldn't be anything in there, but other than the supplies. All I
Yeah.
know is that they'll be helpful when we fight this thing.
Well, if Brennan's, if you should probably take Brennan because his gear looks kind of shit.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, no offense, man, but yeah, we're going to need to upgrade your equipment.
Why don't we look into some sending stones?
We
Didn't
have
we
a
have
pair.
some sending stones?
We have a pair.
Have a pair? Yeah.
Yeah,
See
I
if we can
kicked your
add
bag.
to our.
You
Let's
have
add
one.
to the. Oh yeah, you're right. If we can add to our phone plan and add one more stone to our phone. To our
Yeah, let's
phone
add to
plan.
our stone plan.
Do you want to add to your
hold
stone plan?
Hold on. Do we need to? Aimer wiggles his fingers. Do we need to add to the phone plan?
I don't want
Yes.
you in my head.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
that's
he didn't
right.
want me here at all.
It's too bad. Yeah,
Hey,
Okay.
Mia. Hey, Mia, don't be
Work.
like that.
it works over a mile, so I think it should be fine.
What if you get kicked to another plane?
Well, I think we
Oh
noticed because
God.
I think if that happened, he would have bigger problems than not being able to contact us.
I guess it depends which plan. To be fair.
Yeah,
Is this going to be an international plan, or I'm going to have to pay extra?
You have to pay extra for interplanar.
Yeah. No, Echo, you're right. I actually have some extra gold.
Well, how long does Aimer's thing last? I mean, and how many people does it? Aimer,
I
how's it
can
work?
I can touch up to 3 others, and it lasts for I believe 1.8 hours.
Yeah, it's a D8. It's random.
Let's do that.
I'll just
Boy,
do that
everybody split up. Yeah, everybody when we split up, we can keep in contact with each other. I'd just hate for somebody to get in trouble and it's not be able to know it.
right now.
Okay.
Who's gonna be in the group chat? Me, Sweet August Rose,
You,
Amia, Echo.
that's it.
All right, Aimer just taps you all on the shoulder, and I get 1 free per long rest, so 7 hours.
Oh,
my
excellent.
God, I can hear you in my brain.
Try not to murder any more old ladies.
Aimer sends the image of Jerry bending over this morning while Porky pigging it.
Cecilia sheds 1 tear, but no facial expression. Just 1 drop of water. Okay.
Now you feel my pain.
You're going to feel some pain at the end of the 7 hours. What's our team?
So
Want to
who-
go together, or
So what do we, the ship, I think I'd like to do some research on the ship and see where it came from, what the ship was about. He left on the ship. I want to know something about the ship and where it's going.
yeah, I'm also interested. I would do that with you.
The one with the bicorn on its mast or on its the front part. I don't know. I don't know anything about ships.
You grew up in the city, didn't you?
Yeah, but yeah, I was an urchin. It's not like I went on the ships or anything. Anytime I got close, they beat me.
No, sorry, I wasn't. No, sorry, I wasn't laughing. Brennan, were you laughing?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes.
I mean, it's
It's not funny. It's really not.
I get
Yeah.
beaten by Cecilia all the time, so
it is if you're the one doing the beating. They laugh a lot, but yeah, pain is an excellent teacher. Anyways,
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
ever think that the reason that you're an assassin now is because you're beat as a urchin?
oh, I mean, it's the reason I took my first step towards enlightenment because of a beating. Almost killed me.
Okay, we're gonna unpack that later.
Mhm.
So we're getting things. Is that what we're doing?
Yes, we're shopping.
We're
by
not
shopping, we go into a magic sack or magic shack.
Excuse me.
Shack. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
basically. My contact gave me a location. They have some equipment for us that might help with killing this thing. So we're gonna go get that while the magic people do magic things and use magic to figure out a magical way of killing this thing. I don't know. I don't know anything about magic,
Hmm.
but they're gonna do magic stuff,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
hopefully we'll be able to find some better equipment for you because you're gonna need it.
So are we splitting up 2 and 4, or should like Jerry or I go with Sweet August Rose?
I think everybody should go with Sweet August Rose except Echo and I.
Okay.
Yeah, there might be some goodies there.
Try not to
I have-
drown anyone without me being there to watch. It's funny watching them suffer.
What are you talking about?
You. So
Me?
try not to drown anyone without me being there to watch.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Pay attention.
Yeah. You said it during. Sometimes you talk out loud, and sometimes you talk in the mind link, and it's really difficult for me to keep up.
I'll keep you on your toes. My only way of revenge.
Hmm. Hey man, we need to have a conversation about our relationship when we get back. Echo,
God.
ready to roll?
He's clearly the
Yeah,
brother
let's go.
Kip wanted. Yeah, let's go.
That's walking.
Okay. So you guys head out from the House of the Scarlet Sake to go in your various directions. Awesome. It's a kind of gloomy day. As you are traveling through the city, people are going about their business and stuff, but everyone seems like on the verge of depression. So I'm going to ask, where are Sweet August Rose and her crew going?
So I don't know where that shack is.
Right.
They said it was north. Let's see where I wrote it down. Where did I write it? Yeah, it's in the shed north down the road. So I'm gonna go
Right.
to where I talked to. I remember it's the Blue Lotus, I believe it was called.
Mhm.
And I am going to go there, and then I am going to start heading north. I'm going to hopefully I see something, some sort of sign that will help me find this goddamn thing.
Sure. As you head north from the Blue Lotus, it's going to take you a while. You will actually head down a boardwalk with your guys in tow, and you don't find anything that resembles a shack until you come up to the edge of the jungle. There is a trail that heads north off of the boardwalk into the depths of the underbrush.
It's never easy. Come along, fellows. I believe it's this way. I'm going
You
to start.
sure? I'm just playing leaving our bodies just out in the jungle, are you?
No, I need you. Also, if I
Oh.
was, how many times do I have to tell you? If I was hired to kill you, you wouldn't know about it, and you'd
It's in
already.
our bodies. Because jungle's a great place to dump a body.
I'm sorry. What?
So the jungle's a great place to dump a body.
It is, but no, that is not what I'm here to do.
Well,
Hopefully, we're gonna find something that'll, help us kill this thing. I mean, if we're able to pull this off, I'll be able to say I've killed angels and demons. Not many people can say that, I don't think.
I don't think I can argue that.
Yeah, I mean it's a real feather in the cap.
I've mostly killed mortals, so
I mean,
you
yeah,
know.
that's what everyone does. But like, we fought that angel in the tomb the other day, and then now we're gonna try to kill a demon. I mean, how many people have killed both? I don't think that it's that many.
You're probably right. To be fair, we didn't really talk too much about our targets. There was more one of those lines: the less you know, the less you can get tortured out of you, information wise.
Yeah, I mean, it's generally how it goes.
All right. Well, you guys come up against a small wooden structure that looks like it's been rotting for about 30, 40 years. Unfortunately, a boulder has crashed into this structure. and the boards have splintered apart.
Your
You
contact
found the
really
shed.
really knows
Question
where.
is, what do you want to do now that you have found that the shed's been hit by one of the boulders thanks to your Vagradan encounter?
Oh, motherfucker. Like, is it just like in the middle of the shed? Like, just.
Yeah, the well, not middle. It's on that 1/3 section, the back left corner, just crunched in as a boulder, a good 6 feet in diameter, just crashed through the top of the shed and splintered it.
I mean, I'm gonna try to go in and see if there's anything in there, and if not, I'm gonna say, Gerald, sick the boulder, and he's gonna. Hopefully, he'll be able to do something about it.
Okay. Cool. So, guys, you watch the Sweet August Rose goes towards this little shack and starts looking around. I need perception checks from all of you. Cecilia and Echo are not here, correct?
No, they're not.
Well,
Not there.
well, I didn't know we were going on like an adventure.
I mean, I thought it was just down the road too. I didn't know it was
Me too.
in
So
the
we are not
jungle.
there.
We're
Okay.
just really far down the road. That's all.
All right.
Wait, hold
So let me send Brennan a note.
And where are these notes going to appear for me?
In roll 20.
All right.
It's gonna be like that scene from Black Sheep where the boulder just crashes into the cabin.
The boulder's the monster.
All right. So, Sweet August Rose, I need you to go ahead and roll investigation, please.
Ah. Well, I do have a good wisdom score, so hopefully this works.
Okay.
Not bad.
Cool.
Investigation or insight?
That's insight.
I pressed the wrong goddamn button.
You did.
Investigation. Oh, that's not a wisdom. Okay, never mind.
Good.
So, Sweet August Rose, there's a boulder in your shed.
Ah.
It's at that point that is there anything you'd like to do in response to that, Brennan?
Yes. So in response to that, I'm going to push back members of the party,
Push the guys back.
push you guys back, take
Okay.
out my bow and point it towards what I see.
All
So
right.
stand back.
So, guys, you watch as Brennan shoves both Aimer and Gerald back away from Cecilia and points his bow directly towards where Cecilia's standing.
Wait, you mean Sweet August? Yeah, Cecilia's not here. It's,
Sweet August Rose, sorry.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, an arrow? Oh, I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aimer, Gerald, anything you want to do?
Amer's gonna look really funny. And just go. Remember, I told you about fish food?
All right. Brennan, what do you want to do?
Say, look down.
Miss Rose, roll a perception check.
Look, guys.
It
I mean,
looks like the underbrush of the jungle.
there's clearly a boulder here. I say, I'm like just patting the boulder, just seeing it like how heavy it is.
Oh,
Like,
God. All right, Brennan, do you want to do it or do you want me to do it? Because you got one chance here.
one
I'm
opportunity.
about to do it.
Yeah, I think that what I'm going to do is shoot an arrow into this area.
Okay.
Not an attempt to necessarily kill anything. If I do, I do. But
Sure.
to move stuff out of the way.
Okay. So let's go ahead and fire that arrow to shoot into the ground near Sweet August Rose. Or into the boulder even. Awesome. Your arrow ricochets off of the rock right next to her hand. Thanks for not being a natural one. I would have made you hit her. But it is damn close for comfort, Sweet August Rose. Roll a new perception check as he shot really close to your hand.
Oh, I've seen him shoot, and he's a pretty good shot. And he's like what, 10 feet away from me? So I feel like
closer
if
to
he,
20 now that he backed up.
yeah, I feel like if he was trying to hit me, he could have. So I'm just gonna be confused, and I guess I'll make another perception check.
Okay, Sweet August Rose, you are surrounded by a swarm of scorpions.
Are they like little
And
non-dangerous?
they are about to strike.
Ah, okay, I will use my action to cast darkness on myself.
Okay, that has no impact upon scorpions who have
Yeah, well,
tremor
no,
sense.
I know, I understand, but I'm going to cast it with the edge a little close. So I'm on the edge of the circle. I don't know how to describe this. I'm on the edge of the circle, and where the remainder of the diameter or the radius or the diameter is pointing towards my friends. So basically, yeah. So
They're covered in darkness.
okay. Once that's there, I'm going to use my bonus action, and I'm going to teleport to my friends,
All right.
and then I'll dismiss the darkness.
All right. They will get one strike on you because you did not see them until after the shot happened. Does a 21 hit you?
Actually, does. That's right on the money. It hits me.
All right. So you will get struck for 12 piercing damage, and that's it for now.
Oh, so like, is this like a fantasy like big scorpion, or just like a
no? It's
step
a
on it?
swarm of scorpions, the small
these-
ones.
Are these
Okay,
fantasy
cool.
lily pads or
Look,
is this a fantasy scorpion or?
well,
All
yeah.
right.
Okay, it's a swarm. Okay.
So, Brennan, you shot the arrow. Everything went black for just a moment, and then Sweet August Rose is standing next to you instead of where you shot at.
Jesus. Or I guess there's no such thing as Jesus in this world. By the gods. Oh, how did I not see those?
I ask, "Are you all right?"
She's like looking at her boot. Like, yeah, I think they got me a little bit. I don't feel sick. I think I'm fine. Well, like, we can't just burn them all away because then whatever's in the shack might catch on fire. How do we kill a giant swarm of scorpions? I guess we just step on them.
Well, is it that easy? It looks like they stung you pretty bad.
I mean, yeah, it hurts, but I mean, I've had worse. Yeah, I should take that off my sheet. Oh, I guess my token's not on the map, so.
You have any torches? We could light them on fire.
I do have a couple torches. Yeah, she's gonna reach into her pack and pull out a torch.
Okay.
And light it.
We don't want to melt whatever goods we have in there. Are the scorpions just swarming around there and not following out after us?
The scorpions have not left the shed.
I think they're just normal scorpions.
Why are they hanging out around the shed?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not a biologist.
So could I attempt, and I don't have any expectation, but
Sure.
I investigate this area to see if there's anything we might be able to use to draw them away, or in any
Roll
other
a nature
way?
check. You get your double proficiency on this because we are in the jungle.
Right.
I'm here.
So this will be
Nature.
Whatever. Yeah, it's nature plus 3 again.
Oh,
No.
So with an 8, I will leave it to your imagination as to how you will use the jungle to your advantage.
look, fire can melt anything in there, correct? So
Probably
perhaps we could
burn. Yeah.
maybe we could try the opposite and see if there's any water, as that might at least make them scatter. Do we see water?
There was water in the harbor. As far
In
as
the
running
immediate
water
area.
or a stream here, no.
No? Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'm going to. Well, I'll just be careful not to set the shack on fire.
That's easier said
also-
than done. The scorpions are
Yeah.
all over the place.
So no water. We don't want to burn the place. But these are not necessarily malicious. They're insects, so they'll get you if you get close. Are there large branches or anything we could use to just literally push them out of the way?
maybe we can lure them out with food. I don't know. They're bugs. I'll pull out a ration. Ugh, God, I'm losing a ration. God damn it.
Okay.
Fucking
Yeah.
bugs. I'm gonna pull out a ration and I'm going to start cutting up into little bits, and I'm going to kind of just like make a little trail of crumbs, and then toss
Okay.
the majority of the ration like a good 15, 20 feet away.
Okay. Cool. After, I need you to go ahead and roll an animal handling check.
Decent wisdom score.
Cool. Yeah, with the 15, the scorpions, as a swarm, will come out and start devouring the pieces of meat, and they swarm over it like a pile of ants. Stingers stabbing. They will start fighting amongst themselves, and they will begin consuming the ration. In a matter of 3 minutes, these scorpions have consumed the ration and moved away, as they can still smell the ration that you threw into the jungle and are chasing it down.
Ah.
The scorpions have moved on. The shed is now free of the scorpions.
She's just looking very proud of herself that actually worked.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Let me mark the ration off on my inventory, but I just gotta look at the others and say, all right, let's search this place and try to move that boulder before they come back. I think we're all gonna need to work on that one.
Okay. So let's get a investigation check from everybody, please. And we're going to take the average and see what you guys get.
18. Okay, that's not bad.
18 plus 18. Gerald, you there too?
I'll do investigation. I'm gonna investigate.
Yes, please. All right.
It's
17 there.
17.6, I think.
And Gerald. Did we lose Jerry? There you go.
Oh,
Awesome.
way to bring down the average.
Well, you guys still got a total of average of a 15, which is good enough. All right, so you guys are going to miss 3 of the items that are in there. So can I get you to do?
I forgot I can do this. Hold on.
What's that?
I always forget that I can enhance my ability score with a trained roll because of my thing.
Well, that's pretty important for
so-
rogues. Yeah.
Mine's actually a 23.
All right, so that gets you to go up by an additional 2 to a 17. Cool. So instead of losing 3 of the items, you guys will lose 2 of the items. Can I get Sweet August Rose, since this is your shed, to do 2d10 to determine which items I scratched off the list?
2 and a 4.
Items 2 and 4. All right, items 2 and 4. Awesome. These are the items you will find in the shed. There you go.
Ooh.
Y'all got some nice shit.
That is a lot of stuff. Broken wooden cage lined with fine silk that is now torn and empty. Was that what was holding the scorpion? No.
Roll an insight check.
Oh shit! Am I right?
You are right. Yep. Hello, Scorpion Cage.
Oh,
You guys sent your weapons into the jungle.
well, I don't think we could control them anyways. Okay, let's.
There was a Scorpion Cage that the House of Flowers left for you.
Well, mystery key. Okay, well, I will grab all this stuff. And I'm not going to look at it. You know, the scorpion.
For the record, Mystery Key is an actual magic item.
Oh, it's not like a mystery that we find out later. It's okay.
It's actually a mystery key.
Okay, well, I'm going to scoop up all this stuff, just throw it in a bag real fast, not even look at it, because those things might come back, and then I will write this down and put this in later. But yeah, once we get it, I'm just gonna be like, all right, go, let's get out of here before they come back.
Cool. As you guys manage to finagle these things into the bag and start heading back towards town, the camera flies through the jungle and over the town of Sahua, over to Cecilia and Echo Rex, who are moseying down the boardwalk, having a much more pleasant time than someone who's been attacked by scorpions. What are you guys up to?
So I think we're looking for some of the dock workers, some of the guys that are here 7 days a week, you know, for 12 hours a day.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And yeah, we want to find someone and ask them about the ship that they left. Last
Awesome.
night. One with the bihorn figurehead. Where it's from.
It's still, it's still out in the bay. You guys can still see it. The captain of the ship is named Cambyse. It's Captain Cambyse. The ship's name is the Second Carmen.
Second Carmen?
Yep.
What's he trade in?
He trades in livestock is the answer that they will be giving you.
Answer slave.
Does anybody know where it's heading?
It's headed back to Reston.
Okay.
Specifically the town of Bourbon.
Give some gold. Was it odd that it's parked out there like that, or should it have left?
No, the Cervantes ships never come directly up to the port itself. They send small dinghies and smaller boats to do the trade because they don't like the influence of the matriarchy.
So I'll give this man a couple of gold pieces, his information, and ask him someone going out to the ship later today. I mean, I would like to speak with the captain.
He looks at you. Are you sure? Because you're a little on the exotic side. They might take a liking to you.
I'm sorry, I misspoke. My lady here would like to speak with the captain.
Oh, are you trying to sell it?
Yeah, I'll sell it.
He asked her.
It depends on the price, if I'm being quite honest. I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to make sure that you answer truthfully. Has the captain come into Sahua at all?
The captain has not left the ship.
Okay. I'm going to ask again, and the price has just gone up 20 gold. Has the captain come on to the docks at all?
No, the captain hasn't left the ship. Captain doesn't leave the ship. He sends small boats and a designated trader to the shore.
Yeah, I'm more on
So-
making sure that there's nothing.
Telepathically, I'll speak with Cecilia and say, everybody on that ship may be dead, for all we know. But if somebody's going out there, I think we want to see what's on it. I don't think our friend
Yeah. I'll acknowledge that as I come back, and I'll ask the dock worker. Has there been any? Has anyone come out or gone back anytime recently? In the past day?
There was a boat that went out last night, about 10 p.m. and went to the ship.
Nothing back
It
yet.
was a whole bunch of the sailors who had come ashore for revelry and a good time, and they took several friends with them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, of course. I'll send back a link to Echo. Do you want to try and get on this ship right now?
Oh man. So I do, but it's probably not the smart thing to do. Hell, why not? Yeah, let's go.
All right.
The guy looks at you. Want to run a boat?
Welcome to Suwa.
Yeah, let's run a boat. And
All
how
right.
much is the extra for you not to tell anybody that we're here?
He smiles. Who was here? As he gestures to the boat next to him and walks away.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
As you already paid him 20 gold.
Oh.
I've got bad news for you, Cecilia. In this party, you're the muscle.
I'm gonna try and fist bump Echo Rex, but I'm not very good at interpersonal relationships, so I kind of crack your knuckles a little bit hard,
You
and I
want to
think
know
you scratch me a little
want to
bit.
know the
like,
funniest thing? This boat that you're borrowing that he's letting you rent, he doesn't even own it.
Probably not.
He doesn't.
All
He's a
right, so
dude in shoe. He doesn't know Jack.
welcome to Suwa.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
Does Brennan understand the social dynamic of where we are? Has he figured it out yet?
I think the character has. I don't think the player has quite caught on to how rigid the matriarchy is in Shu.
Yeah, it's full on like Amazon. Like men are like basically enslaved. Yeah.
Not enslaved. They're owned.
That means
Slavery would be kinder than most of the situation that's
Yeah.
going on here.
Yeah,
Just
but that-
kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, slaves get
The
fed.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
you
men are
eat.
pets.
men are owned.
Nobody here owns anybody, but it's part of it.
Yeah,
It's
for
part of it.
We
convenience.
act like we do.
Yeah, for convenience sake, we pretend like we own the guys just so we don't get weird questions.
Yeah, I
let's
do
head
believe in
out.
the matriarchy, but I'm not necessarily this thing. He's a kobold. Nobody should own a kobold. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, he's like a
Uh,
lizard.
Yeah, he's like a lizard. I
You
don't
Get some,
own him.
get some crickets, some fresh fruit for him. You know.
He's wildlife.
More
Used
crickets.
to be a dragon.
Wow, he's wildlife.
National
That's a
Geographic.
compliment.
Oh man.
Let's go.
Did you just say National Geographic?
That's funny. I'm gonna start
so we-
shaping water and get us going.
Okay. Have you ever driven a boat before?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Awesome.
I'm not driving a boat. I'm shaping water. And Echo, can you pull your weight a little bit? You got your magic pack, yeah?
Actually, yeah, I have shape water. I'll give it a shot.
All right. So you guys are going to try to shape water around a boat in order to propel it forward.
So
Yeah.
you can
Yep.
move up to 5 feet in any direction.
Shape water.
Spread.
Got it.
If you just make a small wave at the back half of the boat, it'll constantly be falling down and moving forward.
I've seen Avatar: The Last Airbender. You think the waterbenders don't like? Do you think they have sails? No, they have waterbenders.
All right. Yeah, technically you can do this. Every 6 seconds, you can move the water 5 feet in any direction. So yes, you can move at a whopping pace of every 5 feet every 6 seconds.
Well, I mean, me and Echo together, he's doing it too.
All
We'll do
right.
10.
We'll do 10 feet every 6 seconds.
It's pretty good.
That's about the best we could do.
So at a pace slower than rowing, you guys will put your way, cantripping your way out into the bay.
Hand trip your way out into the bay.
We totally look like waterbenders. We're standing up there and we're moving our hands across like,
Yeah, 2 spellcasters in a boat. No oars, no nothing.
Remember what I said about how magic people solve their problems versus marshals?
Yeah,
It's like
I
we
think-
are set in the worst scenarios possible
Yeah.
for each of us.
Oh, I love it so much. All right, so out into the bay you go, approaching the second Carmen. Just a small ship.
oh, that's cool art.
Yeah, it was cool.
Thank you.
Oh, that's not good when he has art for a ship.
Oh, that's not good when he has art.
I'm kind of like I'm breathing
like,
a little heavy.
Oh, really, really cool. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh no, we haven't taken him by surprise. Oh no.
Echo, you still have dimension.
I had 3 weeks, right, guys?
Yes, I do have Dimension Door. I just don't. I mean, don't know. I can try to cast it. Can't promise anything.
Okay, well, we can do it together. How about that? I'm just saying, just in case. I'd rather swim. We're not going to. We're just going to investigate very briefly, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
So as
Hello.
you guys move at a whopping no miles an hour up towards the ship, the crew of the ship comes to the edge and looks down and shouts at you as you approach. Oh there! What do you want? And it's a guy with a red bandana, little goatee, just kind of, sailor dude.
I'm gonna say over the telepathic link. Not all dead,
No, I'm surprised.
which worries me kind of a bit more. You do the talking.
Okay. So, yeah, he'll wave his arms and say, "Hello. We're actually looking
Is that for
passage and-"
sale?
I think they want to talk to you.
It's mighty shiny.
He has a little gold lizard.
Yes, we've came to barter with your captain.
He's indisposed at the moment.
I'll not do business with anyone except your captain.
Then turn around.
Shit, usually that works.
You have a second captain.
The first maid talk to you, but doubt you'd like her answer.
Bad businesswoman, I'm guessing.
He smiles, and from here you can see how many teeth he's missing.
Perfect.
8?
I'm gonna. No, 8. Nice. I'm going to telepathic link back to Echo. Do we just give up? Turn around? Or do you really want to talk to them?
Yeah, let's just talk to them. Find out if they're really going, where we think they're going, and if anybody came on board last night, really can just act like we're wanting passage.
Oh, you want to hitch a ride on a Cervantes ship?
Well, I want to act like we're hitching a ride. I want to find out information about the ship, mainly. Did anybody come on board last night, and are they here? Was anything weird? I don't know how to ask that
Yeah,
without
it
being
seems a bit.
suspicious.
Yeah, it seems a bit nosy.
We can give up, but as soon as we do, the other guys are going to come out here and raid the ship.
Yeah, and that's.
Just
I'll
set it
get
on.
us on. I'll
Just
get
set
us
it on fire.
on. I'll call back. I'll call back up. Is there any way that I could potentially get a price from your first mate on my exotic friend? Can we come up, parley, for tea?
You can't come up, but we'll take a look. And he goes back over the rail and away from you because the ship is so damn tall. And another two guys come and stand in his stead, and they're looking over the rail at you while drinking a beverage from a very black bottle that they will hand back and forth to each other while waiting for the first mate to come to the rail. After a little while, the first mate comes to the rail. She is tall, dark-skinned, very exotic, has bright green eyeshadow that glitters in the sun. She's got long eyelashes, brown eyes, and also wears a red bandana. She's got a white vest that barely covers the niceties. As she looks down at you guys from up there, a kobold! Come on! And she's about to turn away.
Oh, wait. So nice to talk to another woman. Can you please just give us another look?
She turns around. What?
I know. Ship full of men. All those things. Just let us come up. We can have a cup of tea. We can have some girl talk. We can talk prices.
No one's allowed aboard the ship, not while the others are still here.
The others. Just tell them
Are
to
you
go.
part of them? In that case, you're welcome. But know that the crew still has a mighty fine thirst. And the three guys that are there start gesturing for you to come aboard. Roll an insight check.
I don't need to roll an insight check.
No? Okay.
Yeah. Crap. This is like a ship full of emirs.
Worse?
Actually,
Yeah.
Definitely.
yeah, Amir is pretty
Amber's,
respectable.
I don't think he sexually assaults people. I don't know, but
I mean,
they're not really giving.
Murder. The murder
Yeah.
didn't count. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't really count that. Everything was consensual until she
Consensual.
died.
It was
Yeah,
consensual.
until the murder.
The death might have been like the greatest release of all time. We're
Yeah.
not really sure. Sorry, Brennan. This is some past that's getting dredged up.
Yeah.
You'll
So-
see.
It's the reason we can't go to Asatoro anymore.
So yeah, I'll let Cecilia know. Hey, we'll be in over our heads. Just let them know that we're not part of that group, and we'll come back maybe under cover of night or something. With the full group. 'Cause obviously, there is something on this ship we want to see.
All right, fine. Have it your way. And I will give a very slight bow at the waist. Like
you are
disrespectfully
catcalled, and the guys are like, "Show us your tits."
Oh, who said that? How far away is he?
He is at least 40 feet up and a good, 60 feet away.
Oh, super. I'm gonna give him a little bit of a wave, and I'm gonna wait for all the other ones to turn around as we start to pedal back, and I am going to subtle cast Vortex Warp and send him 120 feet down to the bottom of the ocean.
All right.
Oh wow, that's
Oh.
a good one.
It's a con
Let's-
save.
Yep. Let me pull him up here. Constitution saving throw. Dice went to tell the story of Glug Glug.
Disappears.
Dude, friends turn around. The guy goes to hand him the black bottle full of whatever, and he's just not there. And he's like, "Where is he? He must be somewhere else."
He is a pirate, so I mean, 120. You said it was 120 feet.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
So technically, he's under the bottom of the ocean.
oh well, then
So-
wait.
Yeah, I'll put him on whatever the seafloor is, so the dirt.
Okay.
Because I can't put him into stone. But the pressure alone, like your body can't handle
Yeah.
that pressure. So
You
it
can-
just it does.
100 feet. Yeah, you can. There's divers who dive 100 feet.
Yeah, you guys are
Archival
currently
at once.
about 80 feet down, but if he were to come up, he'd have the bends and be dead.
Yeah, I feel like the shock of suddenly being encapsulated in water and darkness makes you breathe in. You know.
He wasn't prepared
Or-
for it, that's for sure.
No, it knocks the air out of you first. And then, yeah, it'd be bad. Anyway,
Okay, let's go, Echo. I think we've seen enough.
Yep. We'll head back.
4 bubbles form next to your boat.
the camera shifts from the boat as it goes to screen, just the bubbles.
Glug, glug, glug,
Yeah.
glug.
Fuck,
All
fuck
right. And you guys will, at a whopping 1 mile an hour, spend 45 minutes putt-putting your way back to shore using so many cantrips. All right. Welcome back to Sahuma. As you guys get back into range of your sending stones, you're able to communicate with each other.
Beep beep. Hello, hello. You guys there?
Huh.
I can hear you.
Yeah, we're on the other line. We're heading back to. We're just on the docks.
Okay. Well, I got some good news and I got some bad news.
Oh, us too.
Well, okay, so the good news is we were able to get most of the stuff. Some of it was destroyed. Yeah, a giant boulder fell through the fucking shack. Like,
Is giant boulder code for Gerald?
no, an actual literal boulder.
Oh,
But we were able to get recover most of the equipment. I mean, it's some pretty cool stuff, but I don't understand why they would give me this kind of stuff. Like, I can't even use a shield. We don't use shields. Why is this here?
Jerry used the shield.
Yeah, but they didn't know that when they put that stuff there.
maybe that wasn't necessarily meant for you.
Uh,
Maybe you're supposed
Anyway.
to take what you needed, not everything.
we're gonna need all of it.
Oh, okay.
And also there was a giant boulder in the middle of the shack. So,
Oh, that's actually fair.
anyways, how'd it go for you guys? Did you find out anything?
Also, good news, bad news. Echo, go ahead.
Yeah, so we do think that ship is still out there. We still think that if the demon's not out there, at least people associated with him are out there. They're acting mighty suspicious, almost like, well, Amir like, I would say.
Oh, yeah, it's Cervantes.
I think we need to investigate it, but we're going to have to sneak on board to do that.
That's the bad news, and the good news is I drowned a fucker. Anyway,
Oh,
that's all the report.
Oh, so
That's the whole good news.
so you didn't. Okay. Right. Well, okay. I guess we'll approach the ship at night. I guess. Yeah, but there's definitely some things you guys might want to look at once you get here. It's some pretty interesting things.
All right.
Like, there's an arrow here. Like, I'm literally trying to break it, and I can't. Like, I'm trying to snap it over my knee, and it won't.
We can identify. I mean, we can identify stuff that we need to identify. Still have that wand of identify.
Yeah, there's tons of magic stuff. I don't know what any of this stuff does. There's like a couple of rings. There's a key.
There's a sword that's flaming.
Well, yeah. There's a little short sword, a shield,
All right.
bunch of health potions.
Well, let's meet back up into the room, and then we can get organized. And we need to go tonight.
You know what? I'm just gonna hand the arrow to Brennan. I think he's the only one who has a bow. So
Yeah.
yeah, here you go, buddy. Maybe you could use a short sword too. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah. We'll let the magic people figure out what exactly all this stuff does. And yeah, she'll head towards the house of the red sake.
Okay, House of the Scarlet Sake.
That's
you
what I
guys head that direction.
House of the deep red sake.
Yeah. So as you guys walk in, you see the people in their various booths. You guys want to go up to your room or get a booth?
Yeah, room is probably better for this stuff.
Okay.
We still have 4 days on our. I paid for a week, and I paid in bulk, so we've still got some days.
Okay.
All right. So up to the bedrooms you guys go to divvy up loot and make plans.
Yeah, I pour over the I just dump all the stuff onto the bed.
Jesus.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be real. The only things that are really helpful that might be helpful to me are, I guess I know how to use a sword, and healing potions are always good. I know what those are. I don't know what these rings do.
Well, they've already been. They're actually. They've taken the magic that obscures them has already been taken off for you. So if you just hold it tight in your hand, and wish upon a star, you'll get most of the information that you need. Does anybody feel particularly strongly about anything? Do you want me to go down from the top and anybody? This is just free to take. Yes.
Yeah, no, it's ours. You can have it. It's meant for the job. Yeah,
Flame tongue longsword. Anybody or short sword? Anybody?
I can use short swords.
Brennan. Uno.
Well, it requires attunement. Namer's like,
Sentinel shield.
Be sure you're adding. If you get these things, make sure you add it to your character sheet because they're removing it from their list.
Sentinel shield. No attainment required. Advantage on initiative and perceptions. Just got to be able to use a shield. Jerry,
I
or
can't
do you have
use
a
a
plus
shield.
one?
Jerry can't use a shield.
No,
Jerry does use a shield.
No,
So.
I can't use a shield. So
Yeah.
it's just like she's a little nonplussed because most of the assassins over here are monks. So she's just like, I mean, I guess I could have sold it for money.
So Gerard, you taking it?
Jerry,
You muted.
Audio issues.
We'll come back to that one.
Yeah, I don't know where Tyler went.
Wand of Secrets. I'm just gonna huck that at Sweet August Rose for my secret girl.
What?
What? You literally just said I'm an assassin.
Yeah. I don't. Well, what does this do?
It points out secrets. Just don't use it while you're within 30 feet because it'll point right at you.
Oh, okay.
Ring of Mind Shielding. Does anybody have an attunement slot open besides our new friend, Brennan? Jerry?
I have one that I could swap out if something was really important. Amer shows the ring of protection he's wearing.
So that thing protects people's minds? Would that work against the demon's possession?
Unfortunately not.
Oh.
What it does allow you to do is resist telepathic communication. And it essentially allows you to keep more secrets. And if you die, your soul gets sucked into it.
I mean, wouldn't you like to ask him to listen to me babble?
I'm like tapping on the mask of Imgale. I'm like, I'm okay. I'm a little loaded on magic.
That's fair. That's fair. Do we know? Does it already house a soul?
Oh.
Well, that's interesting.
Echo, can you want to identify this ring and see if this?
Yeah. So I'll use charge of identify on and see if there's a soul already associated with it.
There is.
Good call.
Oh, there's somebody in there?
What does that mean?
I wonder who it could be.
A player cannot prevent the communication between the ring, the soul, and the ring.
Oh, whoever wants to talk to somebody for a little while can put this on. That's kind of cool. Ring of Water Walking, self-explanatory.
Sweet August Rose.
Yeah, Sweet Ox Rose.
You're funny.
No, I
I'll-
mean,
I mean, do all of you know how to swim?
of course.
Echo
There
can
is,
swim.
there is water in the Feywild.
I think
Look.
you're the odd woman out.
Look, I don't like deep water. Okay.
You won't ever have to worry about it again with this ring.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
attunement necessary. You just put
Yeah.
it on.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Echo, do you want this Sentinel shield? Might actually benefit you more than anybody else.
Yeah, I mean, I would like it if Gerald doesn't want it.
I think Gerald actually wants a +1 shield or a 1 fortified with more defense. This one doesn't really allow you to defend against anything.
Okay.
It doesn't require attunement, so you just hold on to it.
Yep. Very good. Thank you.
Okay.
Most of it, Mystery Key and Staff of Flowers can just go into the bag.
Oh well, this. You know what? I'll take the Staff of Flowers. I actually know what that's for.
Nah, 2 on the nose.
No, it's that is. I know what that's for. I'll take that.
Are you gonna share, or are you gonna? Am I gonna have to use the Wand of Secrets on you?
No, it's just. Basically, remember how when I walked in, they had that bird of paradise in the jar? That's a really rare flower. When it's done, I can use this to grow another bird of paradise, other than actually buying one or growing one myself. It's for the whole flower talk bullshit. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Amir goes, I will take that ring of mind shielding, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
you
you're the one.
really need another voice talking to you.
No, you see what I mean, I probably don't. Let's be real here. I already have at least a couple. What I'm really curious about is that no one will be able to determine whether I'm lying or not.
Well,
That's
yeah,
not quite it, but
that's fine. But just if you put it on, see who's in there. Maybe they have information about this demon.
Well, we'll find out. Eric, do I need to attune to the ring for it to talk to whoever's in it? Amer takes off the ring of protection.
Okay.
And he puts on the ring and goes through the time it takes to attune to it.
Let me send you a note.
Brennan, you know how to
While
turn
we're
that
on-
thing on? Go ahead.
My question was, would my character know the command word for the short sword?
It is on a small tag on the hilt.
Nice.
Yeah. We may murder people, but the House of Flowers is also very considerate. So manners are maketh man.
Are you sure that this was all meant for us?
Yes. I am they specifically provided all this equipment for this job. Whoever
Specifically provided all.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There you go, Amer.
Amer he's kind of rubbing his ears and kind of closing his eyes and looking down at the ground a little bit. This is unpleasant.
Is it the voice of Masaba, or?
No, she doesn't normally talk to me, so I'm not too worried about that one. Although that might be worrisome in and of itself. It's just a screaming in my head.
Oh, well, have you asked them to stop?
I haven't. Head, can you stop screaming, please? Okay, thanks.
It
Didn't work. It did work.
Done. 30 minutes in.
Oh, God.
Exactly on the dot.
Screaming. Oh, it hurt. Oh,
Huh.
let's see if the pain was worth it. Aimer kind of like he's kind of looking at the ring, and in his own mind, he's like, "Hello."
What's up, bro?
You hear no response.
Well, whatever's in there doesn't feel like talking.
Oh, they'll come around, surely.
Or they'll get tired of my shit. I
Are you
mean, one or
feeling
the
so
other.
because even the person that's magically bound to you won't hold a conversation with you?
Can I get an Arcana check from Echo Rex? Because you're the one who did the Arcana check earlier.
To be fair, neither of the voices in my head seem to want to talk to me. So
Let me send this to Echo here.
Can you imagine being a spirit that's possessing a body finally, and then just you get Amir, and he
Amir.
doesn't eat vegetables, and his body feels like shit, and he's skinny. Oh man, the worst ghost.
The worst ghost.
Ghost would be if I was a ghost, I'd be so pissed if I had to take over Amir.
not only take over, just talks to me.
There you go, Echo.
Okay, so I'll remove the unbreakable arrow.
Okay.
On to
It's interesting.
secrets.
I'm immune to Zone of Truth.
Water walking. The ring of mind shielding. Staff of flowers.
So
Okay, so the only thing left in the bag is the mystery key, and I guess we could just leave that in there.
I went ahead and just took it.
I'll say Aimer is the mystery key.
Ugh.
So let's do a little shopping, and then I think we need to get on the ship and see what's going on, see who's there, and what the story is. Maybe get a little bit closer to this demon friend of ours we're trying to track down. I think they know something. Somebody on that boat knows something.
Fair
Sounds
enough.
fine to me.
So
Aimer-
Eric, in the chat, I put a list of things that I'm interested in. I want to see what the prices might be on some of this stuff and availability.
In Discord, you're seeing. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm curious about with this ring? Aimer says he's looking at his finger. Is that if you die, you can if it's empty, your soul can enter it,
Mhm.
and you choose when to depart.
Can
So,
you choose?
yeah, you can choose when to depart. So I'm really curious why the screamer I have in my brain has decided to stay in the ring.
Well, I mean, maybe he doesn't know where he's going when it's all over. I mean, maybe he's worried about where he's going when it's all over. So the ring is preferable
we
to
all?
the non-hells, right? So
I'm actually not very scared of death.
Can I get an insight check from Aimer, please?
Insight.
Awesome.
wait a second.
Okay. Let me know what you want me to do here, Echo. Send me a message.
Nothing.
Okay.
I mean,
are
we
doing
just
a
had
lot
the
of typing.
conversation. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe they don't want to be released. Maybe they're worried about where they're going in the next life. And they don't want to go.
I mean,
Aimer's like,
Or maybe they just don't want to talk to Amir. I mean, I don't know.
do you know who's in the ring?
There you go, Aimer.
Oh no, the identify didn't tell me who's in the ring.
Gotcha.
That would have been handy.
It would have been.
so I'm curious how I'm supposed to take that.
With a 15 insight, I'll send you another note.
Yeah, like
Eye drops of clarity. What's that? That sounds like a made-up thing.
Oh, I don't know. Is that a homebrew thing? I thought that was a regular D&D thing. They
Is that better?
help with the blindness condition.
that's kind of what I was pondering. Okay,
Nice.
yeah.
Does that clear that up for you?
Aimer will look at Echo and be like, I don't think I have to worry about that.
What are you two talking about?
And,
This is boy stuff.
no, but
Yeah.
in case I die, one of you guys make sure you take this ring. That way I can stay with you forever.
I filed through my spell scrolls to make sure I have enough dispel magic. Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay.
Of course, Amy, if you die, I'll just bring you back.
Oh, I mean, there's that too.
All right. What was looking at?
All right.
What is let's talk about resurrections and restorations. I'm not Echo is not really versed in that knowledge. What's the most powerful way to go about that? What's the most surefire way to go about that?
It's at this point that Echo's magic abilities return to normal.
Good.
I just
Okay.
imagine he just gets his magic back.
Cecilia stumbles a little bit and is like, "Oh fuck, there you are." As the weave bends around him, like, "Oh
Mhm.
Jesus." Oh, you seem better.
Yes, I feel much better. I'm ready to blast something for sure.
Easy, Tiger.
But
What are you talking about? Resurrections.
So, how do you think they accomplished bringing Vagradan back?
magic.
Wasn't
I-
it like
Use Stargate inspiration.
I didn't think of that. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
I very playfully just clock Suigagus Rose on the jaw, like very play fight. I'm like, "You idiot!" Yeah, magic.
I mean, I've heard of bringing people back to life in like stories and stuff. I've never seen or heard anyone actually do it.
I know how they did it, Echo. If you're asking me, one of the chosen of the God of Death, then
Sure, you know how they did it?
I've
Good
seen
idea.
something be brought back similarly. It is heretical, I will say, as Imkel doesn't take too kindly from ripping souls from his domain. Because death is, you can't celebrate a life that wants to keep living, I guess is the best way to put it. It's kind of like somebody showing up to your party and shitting on the floor.
Yeah.
At your birthday party. It's not very great. Yeah, circle casting, very complex through people that are just so significantly more powerful than you and I could possibly imagine. Maybe not you, but me definitely.
So yeah,
To rip something, an old, dead, powerful soul from the lands of the dead, especially Imkel's Garden, is incredibly difficult. So if you're looking for the same resurrection and same truth, you might be in luck because your soul already resides within yourself. There's no reclaiming to be done. It might just be a transference.
Yeah, I mean, surely there's nothing left to transfer. I mean, no, I guess we have to see the temple to see what's there, but I think there's a time limit on those things. I think, a couple 100 years for sure.
Well, there's a time limit on when a soul leaves a body in transverse planes, but when they're in the same plane, it's not actually as complex.
Okay, maybe it's interesting. Okay.
If you find kinship with a god, maybe a god of dragons, they might be able to very easily ferry your soul from one to another.
well, I think we found out that that guy's not around anymore.
Yeah,
Well,
but
doesn't want to be worshipped is different than not around.
I mean, this rock made it seem like he wasn't gonna stick around. She says as she reaches into her bag and pulls out the rock. Oh, which reminds me, I need to get those files. I could shape this thing. I'll do that later. But yeah, like
what are they talking about?
yeah. No, it's just I mean, never mind. whatever. Dragon guts, whatever. Don't worry about it.
Okay, well, let's do some shopping.
All right. So you guys head back out into the town to go shopping.
Shopping.
You guys going to an alchemist shop first?
Oh right, I
Or
got.
where do you want to go first?
5
Yeah,
potions.
yeah,
there.
alchemist is good.
Okay.
How are we splitting up the potions?
Oh,
Yeah, there's 20 potions of greater healing we could split amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
I just put them in the bag. If you want to take something out of the bag, just lower the number by the amount that you've taken. I will not be taking any. I already
Yeah.
have 15. I don't use potions. I just keep them on my character.
Yeah, I think I should have a couple, just as a marshal. I guess I'll buy a potion belt that all these people seem to be, holding on to.
You don't have a potion belt?
No, I don't. I don't have many. I'm a monk. I don't own worldly possessions, except for the ones I'm having on all over me right now. Ignore those.
Yeah, of course. Brennan, do you need a potion belt as well?
Yeah, currently I only have one potion of healing, so a belt would be good if we have more available.
Yeah, no, it's we burn through them surprisingly fast.
Yeah, I
How
spent a
about-
lot of money. A potion belt, though, what it allows you to do is quickly grab a potion in case of need. You don't want to be surfing through your backpack trying to get a potion, in the middle of a fight. So it allows you to to drink your potion much quicker.
Aimer and I have saved each other's lives. What I think 3 times in just the week
Yeah.
we know each other with potion belts.
Yeah. Plus, in case you take a grievous wound, we can grab a potion off your belt and feed it to you much faster.
All right.
It does seem like you've had practice.
It's after spending a week with these people, or I guess about 2 weeks now. Yeah, it's. I'm going to go buy one. I never thought I'd need one, but no, apparently I do. So yeah, that's actually what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of, if you guys are both low on potions, are going to be in the fight. Looking through my possessions, I have 14 greater healing potions myself.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like I said,
I
have 15.
I buy a lot and go through a lot.
yeah. Let's go grab the belt first. I guess that'd be alchemist shop too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll probably
All
have
right,
some.
let's go alchemist shop.
Do they have any 4 slots available?
As you walk into the shop, the place is a little bit on the seedier side, but that's kind of what you expect. The woman behind the counter looks at you. Ah, you brought little things to trade, yes?
Coins this time, please.
Oh, no parts? I could use some kobold eyes.
I'm just gonna smile at Echorex. You are so popular with the women.
It's the gold, I'm sure.
Or balls of men?
Oh, well, I don't have any men here that have balls, unfortunately.
I can go get you some of those real quick.
She looks at you. You allow him to speak?
Yes.
He actually has a pretty funny tongue.
Interesting. I have a use for that.
Yet again, not for sale.
It makes a great potion. Anyway, so you were looking at my belts over there. Yes, I have several belts. Most of them are the standard 3-slot. I do have one 4-slot potion belt.
How much does that cost?
They're not cheap. It will cost you 300 gold pieces.
It's just a loop of leather.
Would you not like it? Fine. Never mind. She goes over with a knife and slashes that loop of leather. It is now a 3-slot potion belt.
Okay. How expensive is the 3-slot potion belt?
They are 50 gold each. As she goes back behind the counter.
I mean,
Take it 50 gold.
I feel like she's proving my point with the loop of leather. I don't think that loop of leather cost her 250 gold pieces. I'm just saying.
Boondocks Rose, shush. We have magic to fix things like this.
Wait, do you guys have mending?
Yes, we have mending. Just, she just
Here's the party
undercut-
going, I want my 4-slot belt.
She just undercut herself, literally.
We're just like sewing on.
Brennan, you can add some use to the party. Are you good with a thread and needle?
Actually, yeah, leather work. Yes.
Oh shit!
There we go.
I give 2 middle fingers to the woman. See you later. I've got a man that can do this for me.
So, also, we want to see about an essence. An essence extractor. Do you have those here?
I do have one, yes. I've got it from a far-off land, exotic place, yes, known as Reston, where they let men speak.
Oh yeah, they talk all the time over there. In fact, they're kind of famous for not shutting up. Amer will love it.
Really?
Yeah.
I had a great time there.
Looking forward to going.
Apparently, it is a disease that may be infectious. We may have to kill that one.
Yeah, or you can make a potion that'll fix it.
I have one.
He can
And
make
she hands you a small potion. Perhaps you could give it to him now and we see what happens.
It's just arsenic.
No, I wouldn't do that. I can't kill a client's pet.
How much is the essence extractor?
Oh, the essence extractor is 200 gold pieces.
Very good. I'll take one. Thank you.
Very well.
And I will take this.
Is he going to drink it?
No, I'll hand back the potion to her. That was just a jest. But
Aw.
you have taught me
But
an important
it
lesson.
would be really nice to see. I give you a discount on next item you purchase.
No, unfortunately, no. I need him in the future.
Oh, very well.
Amer whispers in Cecilia's ear, "Can you see if they have any sovereign glue here?"
Oh my gosh, you're so close to me. Ask her yourself.
I will take. You have taught me an important lesson about haggling. I will take this. Broken belt for 50 gold, or what was it? 50 gold pieces.
I will not sell you that one. I will sell you an intact one. After all, I have my bride.
No, actually, we want that one. I
Too
want this one
bad.
for 50 gold.
She will sell you a 3-slot potion belt for 50 gold.
We can't scam Eric.
No, you can't scam Eric. He has standards.
I see those standards.
Yeah, so
And as I'm like, "Mistress, let me grab that for you." And as I do, I'm gonna sleight of hand swap the one that looks like the one that's
the whole one for the busted one.
yeah, the whole one for the busted one as I'm taking it down off the shelf.
All right, let's see if her guy, who you guys haven't seen yet, catches you doing this. Where is he? There he is.
Pretty low roll for you.
It's just a casual 29, no big deal.
Just a casual 34.
Casual 34. Hot damn. All right. Yeah, you're going to go ahead and get away with it because he can only get a 30. All right. Yeah, he's got that challenge as well. He just doesn't get up with guidance. So you'll see the guy behind the beaded curtain watching you, trying to catch you doing it. But your sleight of hand's too good. So you now have a ruined potion belt. Congratulations.
Yeah, I have the ruined potion belt.
Still a 3-slot potion belt.
It still has 3 slots. Just one of them is busted. But she'll start putting it on, and she'll pay the 50 gold to the.
And Emer then goes up to the shopkeeper. "Mistress, my mistress requested I speak to you. Do you happen to have any sovereign glue?"
If I do, can I use it on you?
What part of
And
me?
she smiles and looks down at your feet where there is a yellow board.
She already gets you.
I'd rather like these boots.
I like them too.
Oh.
Would you be interested in some universal solvent?
Welcome to Suwa.
Well, Thankfully, I haven't been standing here for 1 minute, so I'll just walk off the glue.
Okay.
I do understand how the chemical process works.
Oh, Amir, you're
Very good.
tracking it. You're tracking it everywhere.
Amer's like, Amer just whistles, and his white footprints just going right out the door, and he just kind of walks outside.
But yes, I do have some sovereign glue.
Yeah, I'll pay for it. How much?
All right, sovereign glue. Let me get the price on sovereign glue.
He gets like 400 gold. Or cost.
Glue. The glue is 400. Yeah, 1 dose.
Perfect. I'll just take one. I'll take a universal solvent, and just for the sake
Okay,
of, I'll buy a few other things.
that'll be 300.
Can I have invisibility and does she have invisibility potions?
She does have invisibility potions. Yes.
So is it only 1 ounce of glue then, Eric, on purchase?
Yeah. Yep. Potion of invisibility is 180 gold.
Yep.
How many of those does she have?
She will have 8 of those if you want to buy them all.
Ma'am, I know this is something I'm not sure if you may have. Do you know of anything? Well, there are creatures in the world that can possess people. Do you know of any sort of tincture or potion that could prevent that from happening?
No.
Well,
No.
I figured that. Be
Normally, the best thing for that would be one of these, and she offers you a heart-shaped potion filled with pink liquid.
No, it's fine, thank you. I figured the answer was no. I just figured it didn't hurt to ask.
It works. All you need is for the possessed one to drink this, and it'll become not a problem.
Not a problem.
Unfortunately, no, that's not what we're looking for. But thank you.
It fixes the issue, doesn't it?
Unfortunately, we need the possessed people alive because it might
They
be.
would be alive.
Oh. Well, what does it do?
Oh, this is a filter of love.
Ah.
If you can get them to drink it, they will become madly in love with the first person they see.
I turn to the others and I just look at them. I'm just like, would that work? I don't think it would work.
Actually, I'm really not I'm not too comfortable with the topic of love. I don't really know.
Well, I know you're a virgin, but I look at Echo. Would that work?
My mouth is agape as the camera pans off of me. My mouth is just open. Like, did you just say this in front of all these people?
I mean, it's kind of obvious.
So,
I mean, it's a very powerful creature. I don't think something like this would work on it.
Probably not. It's a charm for one thing.
It'd be funny though. Imagine if it did work.
Yeah, I don't think that would do the trick.
No, I don't think it'd do the trick either. Yeah, you're right. Oh, right. No, thank you, ma'am. But thank you for answering my question.
Of course, of course, of course.
So, Eric, is Eye Drops of Clarity, is that a normal?
That is
that a
not a
homebrew?
magic item. That's something you got from Damon or somewhere.
Yeah, that's okay. I thought that's a homebrew item. I thought it was a normal item.
Yeah, I tried to find it. I couldn't find it.
Yeah, it's a cure for blindness. For
Yeah,
the blindness condition.
that sounds like a Damon thing.
Hey, they come in handy as hell.
I know.
He's all the time trying to blind people.
Oh, I know he is. That's why I'm saying it's a Damon thing. The fact that you've now confirmed it, it sounds like a Damon thing because he loves the blind condition.
He does. Full of slipperiness?
Yes, they do have that. Absolutely, they have that.
How much is that?
Here, that is 240 gold instead of the normal 480.
Ooh, okay. And then mana potions?
The greater mana potion is the only kind they have here, and they are 1,000 gold each.
You're killing me.
Oh shit!
Right.
How much are they, or how many does she have?
She would have 10 of those.
It's not worth 1,000.
It's not worth 1,000. Your life isn't worth 1,000. Yeah, absolutely. I'll take 3.
All right. So
Okay.
she spends 3,000 gold on mana potions.
Jesus.
I'll toss 2 to Echo.
Those are the bomb.
While I'm here, do you have any sort of, I guess, something like a fire potion, like a alchemical fire or something like that?
Sure, of course.
Oh, do you sell them in drums?
She looks at you concerned. No, they tend to spontaneously combust when in drums.
Okay, barrels.
No, you don't store this stuff in anything larger than a single dose.
And if you were to?
They spontaneously combust.
No,
Well, that's
see,
not that's
you
not
get, so
spontaneous.
you just get 20 of them, and then you throw one at the 20, and then you run away.
Yeah. Does that
But
sound like it would work?
It would work, but why would you want to do that unless you're an arsonist?
Don't say arson.
Isn't this Sahua? Don't you?
Oh. Don't ask questions. But anyways,
ask
I'm gonna need 5.
Okay.
5
Pulling
drum.
it up. No, we're not selling drums or kegs. You guys can enjoy your Spelljammer's adventures in space, and you're not getting kegs of Alchemist Fire. But a vial of Alchemist Fire is going to cost you, it looks like it's 100 gold.
Oh, so yeah, I'll spend 500 for 5 of
Okay.
those.
For 5 of those? Okay. 5 vials.
Remove 500. Move.
Brennan, is there anything that you're seeing that you would like?
That's what I was gonna ask. Yeah, do I need a? Did we already get that belt?
You got a regular. You got a regular.
I will be adding it to your character sheet after tonight.
All right.
It'll actually be a extra section on your character sheet under inventory. It'll say 3 slot potion belt, and it'll have max inventory of 3 items.
I think aside from all the health potions I'm gonna have on that belt now.
No? Anything you can think of from AD&D days that you would have wanted? Because these people have some money.
Yeah.
If you got money, invisibility.
Okay.
I think they just bought some invisibility potions.
Aimer also has 3 dusts of invisibility. So
Also, the kobold
Just
has
appearance.
a ring of invisibility he can lend you. I don't know if he'll give it to you though.
As a matter of fact,
How about
yes, a ranger with invisibility is awesome.
yeah.
I'll go ahead and give Brennan the ring of invisibility now that I have my magic back.
Yeah, he
I'm
tried.
going
All
to
right.
use the astral. I'm going to use the astral shard.
All right, go ahead and put Ring of Invisibility on your character sheet.
That thing
Ring of
is
Invisibility.
spicy. That's a very
I
good.
haven't been able to use it yet. I can't wait.
Yeah.
How about this? Because earlier we ran into creatures that weren't too much of an obstacle, but they did have poison.
Mhm.
Do the magicians have anything that, or would we need a potion if we ran into more things that were venomous or poisonous?
Ooh, he's asking about antitoxin.
Yeah,
See, this is where I love old school D&D players like Rob and Doug. They're like, we know what comes up.
Yeah.
That's actually
Yeah.
very funny because I have enough gold to buy a preferet of proof against poison, and that's where I was gonna go next. I'm like, I need to have one of those. You rolled some poison today, and I said, ooh, I would die if I got hit by that.
Mm-hmm.
Periapt proof against poison. Poison.
Is that how you pronounce that name?
Periapt?
I thought it was no, I guess that's periapt. I guess that's right. I always call it a preferet, but I don't think that's right at all.
There's no F's.
Huh. So
Periapt?
Periapt. Periapt. Yeah. No, you're totally right. I've just been saying that wrong to everybody I know for my entire life. No one has said anything about it.
All good. No, it's 5,000 gold for the periaptive proof against poison, which is a fun tongue twister.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Antitoxin is another thing that I just mentioned that is more along what Brennan's thinking, and that is 50 gold per dose, and it gives you advantage on saving throws against poisons for an entire hour. And it's 50 gold each. Put that in chat for you guys. So if you guys want those, let me know how many you're picking up, just so I can keep track on my end.
Amber's gonna buy one.
Okay. Scratch 50 gold off and add an antitoxin to your character sheet.
I'm adding that right now. I'm just put the backpack, gold.
All right. Brennan, do you normally you use ranged attacks? Use your bow more than your sword?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Come with me.
Potion. So
I'm
I'm
gonna need you
going
some
to take
bracers.
2 of the potions of healing from our.
He's already wearing a pair of bracers.
Of archery?
Yes.
Where's your character sheet? I can't see you.
So,
Haha!
Be something I'm doing.
No, his character sheet should be in the Spruce End Fellowship.
Oh, it is. So it is.
Yeah, if you wanted to look at their character sheets, you can see them in there as well.
Don't worry, I'm not snooping. I'm just trying. I'm trying to see what I could buy.
We're trying to help.
Yeah.
Potions of flying and potion of heroism.
They do not have potions of flying; those are banned.
Yeah.
Potions of heroism, they do have 4 of those.
How much are they?
Potions of heroism. I thought I had that on the sheet. Heroism, 180 gold each, which is super cheap for that potion.
Yeah, that's good. Yep.
Eric, did he roll these stats? Did you roll these stats with him?
He did.
Poor guy.
I know.
Yeah.
And he rolled it twice and took the better set.
oh no.
God, your stats are terrible. Holy shit. Sorry. Holy crap. We gotta get you some ion stones. Okay. If you have one more attunement slot, I'll get you an ion stone because I barely have enough money. If I can find one.
What's the ion stone you're looking for?
Dexterity.
Dex.
3K.
I think it's 1,000 gold for that, right?
3K.
It's 3,000, but I'll buy it for him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Unless
it's
he has
3.
money.
Brennan, can I get you to? Do you have money?
Brennan, you got any money? You go halvesies with me on this.
Yeah, he has the 1,000 gold pieces of gems I gave him.
Oh, perfect.
Right.
Then you can help me pay for this.
Okay.
All right.
I'm bullying you out of your pay, by the way. You don't have to you don't have to let me do that.
No, I recognize the stats are not good. So.
And we have some, like, no joke, we have some pretty rough combats. You're going to need every single +1 you can get.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric does not pull a lot of punches.
Yeah. Especially we've got some pretty good melee boys, so that's very helpful. But when they get in the back line, very frequently.
Yeah, well, that's what the flame tongue's for.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say I'm not exactly the best frontliner either.
Yeah. I mean, we don't really have a front line. We have Gerald, and then we have everyone else.
I just gave away 1 AC to be sneakier, I suppose.
Yeah.
So I want to look for. I want to look at. Oh, one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sleeping dust.
No, they do not have green sleeping dust.
I know
The
it.
real bullshit one.
Yeah, the real bullshit one.
The
that
real
gives you no
bullshit
saving
one
throw.
that Eric created from old school vanilla D&D. Yeah. No, you guys don't get
keep
green
asking.
sleeping dust.
Come on,
Keep
man.
asking. Keep asking. There is a vendor that sells it, but she's not in Sahua.
So yeah, I want to look at tattoos and scrolls. That's the next thing.
Okay. This lady won't have tattoos.
I
This
figure we'll have to
lady
go somewhere
would
else.
have a couple scrolls.
Okay.
The tattoo place here, you don't want to do the tattoos here. Like, it is unsanitary. You're going to get infected.
I probably
And
can't afford. I just want to get a price, kind of a price list on them.
okay, sure. The prices that are the same as the scrolls, plus 100 gold for the basic ones, and then more for fancier tattoos.
Brennan, you want to go ahead and add that Ion Stone of Agility to your character sheet?
Yeah.
And attune it.
Yeah, right now.
Cool. Make sure you tune it down at the bottom of the inventory sheet. You should have 3 tuning slots.
I'm now very poor. Okay, but I had
Cool.
so much gold on me. I've had so much gold for such a long time.
Awesome.
Okay, I got 200 gold to my name.
Cool. Yeah.
So, Scroll of Intellect Fortress.
Scroll of Intellect Fortress is what level scroll is that?
That's a 4th, isn't it?
Pulling it up. Intellect Fortress is a 3rd level scroll, which should be scroll level 3 should be 200 gold.
Okay. And if I was to do a tattoo of flying, any idea what that would run?
Those you're not going to find anyone who can do that one.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
So you say they're
Yeah,
banned.
they don't have a lot of
What's
birds here.
the deal? Why is everything banned here that's flying?
Potion of Flying is banned because they don't want people pretending to be celestial creatures.
Oh, that's new.
This sounds like a GM experience.
No, it's a total in world.
It's actually part of the garden soil religion. They don't want
Oh.
people pretending to be celestial creatures.
Oh, right. It was
It's
the potions
ground
of
dwellers.
it was the potions of speed that you GM banned.
Yeah, the potions of speed is the ones that I am actively personally against, and there is someone in the world who has them. You can find them at the Knuckle Dusters Fight Club over in Nausea. I can't take it away from him because the player has agreed that he will not give it to anybody, but he does have them himself.
Yeah.
So I'm not taking it away from him because he's agreed to not give it to anybody.
I don't know if you remember from the stories that I told you guys. It's part of Garden Soil's like shit that I made up that anybody with magic, which includes the Sky people, whatever they were called,
The Skyborn, right?
the Skyborn stole magic from Imkale himself, and so in a final war, he pushed them out of the sky. Like he, with his hands, pushed the islands out of the sky. So no one's allowed to fly, according to.
Well, that may be a real thing. Yeah, I mean, there may be some truth to that. We don't know, right?
That's what she believes.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but I mean, here we are. Nobody can fly. So okay.
Yep.
Yeah, they'll kill you if you sell them. So
yeah. Are there places though? Is this the entire continent? Is this a band?
The entire country.
Yeah.
There are other countries that flying is fine in.
Yeah.
Australia.
Is there like a black market for the tattoos?
Yeah, but you're going to get infected with a curse.
It's actually part of it.
I'll deal with the curse. I'm just trying to find out if it's possible.
It's possible. It's possible.
How much is three times a day, 3 per day?
3 flights per day?
Yep.
Oh man. Let me do the math on how much I want to charge for an undermarket, black market guy to be willing to do that. Because that's what I'm going to have to consider. Because that guy is going to get hunted down.
You need to, as a DM, you need to understand this kobold's going to fly.
Oh, I know he is.
Somehow this kobold's
no, it's intended.
Catapult or
We've talked about it. We've talked about it before, Doug. We know that
Yeah, I
that's
know.
going to happen.
Don't you?
But
I know.
he's trying to rush it.
Yeah. I'm just
But-
trying to get ahead of schedule.
Oh, I know. And that's fine. I don't mind you trying. That's half the fun is trying to get something over on the GM. That's absolutely. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and end it there for today. Next week, you guys are going to try to assault or board or visit the second Carmen. And we'll see what happens there.